And we're live! Hello everybody! Happy Monday! How is everybody doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Are we ready for more remix? More remix? I know. Big surprise. Oh hey!
Hey there Kraken, hope you had a wonderful time. Meanwhile I've been exploring FF14 and I love the jobs and story, but gosh is the rest a load of BS. I leveled a crafter to level 30 to get the quest to desynthesize, and then it turns out you need every crafter to disassemble a piece of gear cause smiths can't disassemble cloth, etc.
Well,
Talia
hey,
the Muse 1 subscribed to your channel for 7 months.
at least you can be all the jobs on one character, so there is that. Final Fantasy does have that going for it, so. But thank you so much, Thalia, for the resub. I super appreciate your continued support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much! Appreciate it. But yeah, I totally understand. It's a different setup. Every MMO is gonna have its quirks, so, you know. But at least in 14 you can have all the jobs on the same character, so I'm told, which is kind of cool. So it's like being a tailor, a blacksmith, a leather worker all at once, which is pretty rad. Anywho, let's see who else is here. Witch Hobbit, Moromi, Data Bob, welcome everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. Hello Mooks, welcome. Yes. Okay, so Silver and I are queued for LFR on Remix. And we're gonna do specifically the tier 14 stuff, which is Mogushan Vaults, Terrace Endless Springs, and Heart of Fear. Those ones specifically, because we still need, let's see, under Remix, we still need a tier 14 raid. I still need 11 weapons, and I'm doing Evoker first. I can get, let's see, six more is Evoker. So, yeah, that's what we're, move that over so people can actually see it behind the chat there. So that's what we're gonna work on. Real exciting, I know, but queues have been fairly quick over the past weekish, off and on that we've been poking at it. So it's not too bad, especially if you queue for multiple wings at once. I did all 5, because you can queue for more than once. Only up to like, excuse me, 7, I think? It didn't let me queue for all of them, so I just did the 5 wings of the tier 14 raids. And then we'll focus on TOT and Siege kind of as a step 2 and 3, because, oof, one step at a time. So, yeah. It's so hot, I just got off work. I'm sticking to my frickin' chair at my desk and I'm sticking to my mouse pad. Oh no! Oh, that's the worst, dude. Ew. I'm so sorry. Hopefully it cools down a little bit, but I guess it is that time of year. Yay. I got off my butt, got my rings yesterday, working getting the neck piece. Congrats, Mooks! Awesome! Those will definitely be handy for you. You've gotten a lot so far. I have! We both have. Silver and I completely completed the open world transmog. So there is no open world zones, not even the end zones like Timeless or Isle of Thunder. Those are completely done. And with the exception of Silver still needing August Celestials, which she's been doing those dailies, we are also completely done with the open world rep as well. So we even went and did Xiao Hao. I'm glad we waited, because they've buffed it like 2 or 3 times or whatever by this point, and we did Xiao Hao in like an hour. If that. So that's done too. I was like, you know what? It was the only thing, so I went and did it. So that's done. So that's all done. So I am 96.33% done with Remix. All that's left are instances. So stuff from scenarios, stuff from dungeons, and then raids. We were going to do scenarios and dungeons first because it's easier for like solo queue, but at the same time, you're 96? Nice. How are you 96%? Oh, I'm 96 too. But you talking in Remix? Gotcha. Yep, I am 96 as well. 96.33. Good. Yeah, I figured we should be on the same because we have most of the stuff, but yeah. So 77 total, but also don't have this account synced. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm 8776, but I haven't synced this account either. So keep in mind my overall total up there. I've not synced this account to my main one yet, which, speaking of, maybe I should get that going. I've done 11, 3, 4. I need to do 5. I could probably have that going in the background. We'll do a little bit of that. Not that you'll see it. Syncing ATT is a process. It can take many hours. It's a little ridiculous. So while we're waiting here, that's actually a very good idea. Turn off the audio, turn off graphics. Let's check out chat first. Hello Arendt, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's what I've been doing in the background for me, syncing to the main. Yep, see, I've finished syncing all of my alt accounts to the main account. Now I'm doing the opposite. I'm syncing the main account to the alt accounts. And that's the one that takes forever because it's a lot of data. It's a lot of data. Every day I've been scraping off fly poop from my screen because at times there's like 4 of them there at once trying to test my patience. Oh no! I'm sorry, Thalia. Maybe get some sticky fly tape or something so that you know, like you see in barns and stuff. Hey, I know it's weird to have it indoors, but if it frickin' works, no judgment. It's a really great score. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it. 1 hour? That's so nice. Good to know. Yeah, we just farmed we waited until it was like super late at night. Last night, actually, we did it last night. Sunday night. Because, you know, Timeless has still been pretty packed. So we waited till it was super late at night. I kept checking, make sure no one was there. There was only a few people. So we went and farmed all the Ordos guys around where Jacker and Osu spawn, up on that second layer. We would have gone up into the Ordos main area at the very top where you need the cloaks to get to, but like those guys hit like a truck. So we're just gonna farm the smaller ones, which is fine. We didn't need to go farm the big ones anyways. It worked out. So it didn't take long at all. Of course, we still had some of Xiaohao's quests to do, and those gave 2,000 apiece, so that definitely helped a little bit. There was like 3 or 4 of those. So that was helpful. Also, my dad agrees with your rant the other day about them not having a ride along with skywriting. Thank you! Right? Thank you! Right? Ah! I was so excited for that. And then I was like, hey! Silver and I ride together. When we play together, it's fun to, you know, ride together. So I guess we'll be sticking to the usuals. So either the dragons if we want to be a whelp, or the, luckily the rocket. Like the usual 2-person mounts do have skywriting, and they still have the second seat. So, you know, the rocket, the dragon, the obsidian nightwing if you have that, etc. The zeppelins. But anyway, I'm glad I agree with your dad. Hello Tailjob, how you doing? Hi Miss Kraken in chat, how are you? Welcome, glad to have you back. Welcome. 51-52% here, which is better than I thought, honestly. Yeah, it's not bad actually. If you've played for a while, you'll probably have some pretty decent scorage, you know. And it's not a new account, that is, like poor Thalia started over. So who is hyped for pre-patch next week? Absolutely, I am so hyped, dude. It's gonna be another grind. It looks like a very grindy event. However, it's a different grind. Ooh. So I'm looking forward to a different grind. Hello Shang, welcome. Glad to have you here. Welcome, how you doing? Welcome. So we're just gonna do this. That right there that we just did. That's what we're doing for the whole stream. Are you excited? Are you ready for hours and hours of way too much LFR? That's okay though. Halfway raises hand, kinda, but also kinda not. Fair, totally fair. Kinda seeing multiple accounts becoming held under the leash. Account transfers being removed. Can't open the Warbank on more than one account. Are you seeing where this is going? The account transfers being removed is between BattleNet accounts. You can still move between your own 8 accounts on your main BattleNet. So you don't have to worry about that. It's just if you have multiple BattleNets under the same name. So, not too big a deal there unless you have multiple of those.
Mm-hmm. Hi, it's me.
Hello, Silver.
Yeah, so my account was made back during Legion, like pre-patch of Legion, and so I was able to transfer from my dad's account to my account, and now that's going away. It makes me sad.
Yep. It is
okay,
sad, but it's not too big a deal.
No,
Luckily.
it's really not.
5. Okay, let's see. Let's get... As we're sitting here again, let me get that second account up so I can actually sync things. Make sure audio, yep, it's down. This is number 5. Yes, okay. Anyway, where are we at here? Is the increased Yahoo rep gone after Remix? Yes, it is specific to Remix. All of the benefits of Remix are gone after Remix is over, which ends on right before launch, so... Best part is he doesn't even play anymore, but he still agrees it's a jerk move to not have Red on. Well, I'm glad he agrees. Good to hear it. There, it's updating now. Cool. Okay, good. I can just sit there and go in the background. Beautiful. Anywho. Account transfers with warbands, I'm thinking, is mostly a technical limitation. Same with the opening bank on multiple accounts at once. Yeah, it's a little annoying, but whatever. Pet Journal's the same after all. The account transfer thing, I feel, has been mostly used to abuse it with people selling characters or first world racers magically getting exactly the characters they need. Probably. I wouldn't doubt.
I would say it.
So yeah, if any of you have secondary BattleNet accounts, a completely separate BattleNet that you have that is connected to your main one, transfer those alts before pre-patch, because that's going away and it is permanent. So, that's why they posted a thing about that. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Kraken. I can't hear you! There you go. I'm looking forward to everything about pre-patch. I'm expecting maintenance downtime and whatnot because of warbands, but I miss my main. Yes, it's gonna be... I'm expecting we're just gonna be sitting in the pre-patch login screen all day. That's our plan, you know. Yes, I saw. There's a new All the Things update. I updated it this morning.
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah,
What they said.
they were in champion. Champion the Azurite. Yes. Maromi and Thalia said hi.
Hi. Hi, Maromi. Hi, Thalia.
Hi, Miss Crack Latte. Where can the drop-only remix items be found on their AT, or are there no drop-only remix items? There is 200 plus drop-only remix items. Here is the list for you. If you'd like to look at them on Wowhead, and if you're looking for remix specifically stuff, it's under World Event Remix and then all this stuff here. You'll know if it's specific to the event by hovering over it and see if there is no alternative source. So like Gaze of the Ancient right here. Whatever this is. Looks like it's a shield. That's it. That one has no alternative sources. That is only remix. So that's how you'll know. Or you could use Trove Tally. Trove Tally is another add-on that does that as well. Orange had no idea they did that. Yep, they did. It's been pretty well abused, and honestly, I've been surprised they've let it go for as long as they have. But now they have a good excuse, quote-unquote, to get rid of it, I guess, so. Also, I'm logging in, gonna grind my rep on my hunter then, ASAP. If I have the rep, but not the coins, is no problem. Yeah, it's super easy. Just make sure you got all your tinkers and you're good and explodey, because those Ordos dudes will throw you for a loop if you don't, if you're not prepared for it. Who lives under the sea? Kraken Square Pants. Yes. Absolutely. Greetings, Trekker Mom. How you going? How you going? How you doing? But how you going as well? Everyone asks how you doing, but no one asks how are you going. How would you farm the 100 coin, or the coins for the 100k mount, Beast Mastery Hunter or Arcane Mage? Well, I'd probably do it on a Paladin, but if I had to pick between those two, I'd probably do Hunter. Better, tanky, self-healy type stuff.
Especially Beastmaster.
especially Beastmaster. Hey, another wing. Boop. That's still sinking. Okay, yeah, that is sinking. Just making sure that was indeed going. Let's remove the channels so I can actually see it. There we go. Beautiful. That is doing the sinkage. That's going to be going for the next multiple hours. I saw a theory on Twitter that maybe they're waiting to add the weapons on Avengant Remix when Warband gets implemented so they don't have to bother doing the work on making them possible to obtain now. I hope that's true, because I'm tired of farming for these. I want to do pre-patch stuff when pre-patch comes out. I'm going to be real annoyed if we're not able to get all these. I mean, we're already not able to get all of them, because while we are doing LFR scenarios and dungeons, if we can get to those last two, we will not have time to do normal, heroic, and mythic. We just don't. There's just not enough time. And you guys know we've been hardcoring this, so it's not like we've been slacking. There's just not enough time. Too much to get, not enough time, so I would love if they did that, because it means I could actually get them all. I'm going and doing well. Hope you are. Good. Glad to hear it, Checker Mom. Glad to hear it. No, I meant in retail, the rep bonuses on retail too. Oh, you mean the original rep bonus or the additional one? Because it's still the same answer. The original one is still there, you know, from way back in MOP, but the remix one that applies to retail, it's still the same answer. All things related to remix are going away when remix is over. So, going back to normal, essentially. Speaking of which, I need to pick a new class to play. Hey! Yes. I like the theory. Same. Opium. If you can one-shot stuff, maybe Arcane Mage, then if you're shotting stuff with Arcane Explosion. Yeah, if you can one-shot stuff for sure. Silver and I certainly don't, because we're not gear, or we're not... I haven't put any bronze into my gear, because I could care less. But, you know. Yeah, I cannot do Mythic on multiple classes, nor do I want to. Same. 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 That's a no from me, fam. I got a little bit that I got when I took my Demon Hunter through it for the heirloom stuff, and then that's just, well, that's what I got. I got a few axes and, like, one other thing. That's all she wrote. I'm depressed. I have to do normal Siege of Orgrimmar for the stupid bones for the heirloom stuff. I know why they did it, but still frustrating. Agreed. Well, if you're gonna do that, you better do that soon, because if you're doing only normal, it'll take you like 20 days if you don't have any. So, you might want to hurry on that one. Because that window is closing fast. Arcane Mage it is? Well, good luck then. Too bad they're not tradable. I have so many with doing nothing. Start over. So many with nothing to do with them. Yeah, that's what the carrier who helped us with Mythic was like. She had bones out the butt. It's kind of ridiculous. She was sitting on like some 200 or whatever it was. She's like, I can't use these for anything. 20 days. Yes, because if you do normal, you will only get one bone. Is it 2 bones? 1 or 2 bones? I think it might be only 1. Yeah, it was just 1 because Heroic was 4 and then Mythic is 10. So if you need all of the heirlooms, that's actually 22 days if you don't have any now. So you might want to start that right now because we only got 30 some days left.
34, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Heard they don't allow heirlooms in Remix? Correct. The only heirlooms you could technically use would be the Aerosh ones if you specifically buy it off the vendor and wear it. But those are weapons and they're not really going to help you much, so, you know. Like, I could not equip my rogue with heirlooms. Correct. No heirlooms in Remix. It's really annoying. I got the exact amount of bones I needed for those items, so I'm not doing any more Mythic, even though I'm missing 2 priest weapons. I feel that much of it. Yep, I got just enough for the heirlooms and then called it good. Shakes fist at Sky Blizzard. Yep. If anyone needs carries, though, I can. Well, look at that. Thank you, Witch Hobbit. That's sweet of you. That's super sweet of you. If we magically get time, I'll hit you up, but I don't think we're going to be able to get through all the LFR scenario and dungeon weapons in time. So, we'll see what happens. Don't forget you can do all 3 difficulties in Siege of Orgrimmar each day, so that's 15 a day if you can. That is true, that is correct. That's how we got ours so fast. We did Mythic and Heroic. And we just did it in like a couple days.
Yeah.
Rogue or Druid for retail, what class to make next? Totally
Rogue.
your call. I don't like either of those classes, so Silver says Rogue.
Rogue.
I can't stand leveling rogues or druids. It drives me crazy. Max level, fine, but leveling them makes me want my eyes want to bleed. Come on, Joe. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. What faction? What race? Volpera. There you go. I like leveling Resto Druid. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't. It's fine if you're like doing dungeons and stuff, but even then, I'm just so over it. You know, so over it. But Rogue, yikes! Do all the Rogue ults you want now in Remix. Yeah, exactly. There we go.
I agree with Volpera because they're so cute.
They are. I have a couple of Volpera rogues, and they're freaking adorable.
Little sneaky dudes.
Yep. I may have expanded upon Alex's message, but that continued the SpongeBob joke. Would you like to hear? Sure. Show me what you got, Maromi. Rogue is boo. Silver's a masochist for loving them so much. She is a masochist. She's also a sadist, which is why we're here in Remix. Badumsh.
I'm holding her at gunpoint.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm actually tied up in a basement right now, with only my hands and eyeballs free in my mouth. And she's standing behind me.
I feed her once every 5 hours.
Wow. You gonna spoon feed me, mommy?
Absolutely.
You know what? Take me to your basement. As long as it's a comfy chair, you don't even have to tie me up. I'll do whatever you want.
It's super comfy.
Yes. Oh, that's funny. I need to go unlock that race first. Ah, haha, we'll go unlock it. Bam.
You could do that. Do you have Void Elf Rogue unlocked? Because they're kind of cute.
Taran Rogue.
Taran Rogue.
Taran Rogue. Taran or Draenei, yes. Who lives in an MMO under the sea? Old God Kraken. I don't want to sing it. Collector who's salty and mass plays all day. Old God Kraken. If Asada giggles, would be something you wish. Old God Kraken. The giver of your soul and support all her streams. Old God Kraken. Yes! I appreciate that, Ramomi? Your name is Ramomi now, apparently. Maromi. That's amazing. Leveled like 14 druids in Remix. Ah, you're crazy. Impressive, Olzy. Impressive. I did 1.
And you say I'm the masochist.
Fair. I keep forgetting I'm faster on foot than my mounts in Remix. I have to actually keep dismounting. It's funny. Oh, that is funny. Stream is a bit buffing and freezing? Is it? Looks fine on my end. Maybe try refreshing your page. I'm not getting any alerts. And I only have 40 dropped frames, which is amazing, so... Looks pretty good. How's my camera, though? I think I need to adjust my camera. There we go. I am ramen. You are ramen now. Well, Pair Rogue should hopefully not take too long. Good. That's good. Also had a few hiccups. Good old Twitch. Ain't that fun. I've only got 4 max in Remix. I might get my mage to max before the end. I can't be bothered to do more than that. Yeah, completely fair. I need to turn my AC back on. I'm getting warm. It's too warm. There we go. AC is on. Come on, give me a weapon. Fingers crossed we get at least one weapon while we're streaming here. Worm in the basement? Yes. Have you ever been in a basement? The traditional basements have like the boiler room. They're like in the same, you know, it's pretty common to have that down there. Or the water heater as well, which is basically the same thing, but you know, gas, water, all that stuff. It gets very warm in basements. You do not have to heat them usually, unless it's a cellar, and that's different. But yeah, it's very warm down there. I just got my gear maxed after like 30 alts for transmog. Nice. 2 accounts, and now I can AFK farm just about anything. Got Chow exalted from standing in Ordos Plaza and letting things hit me. Nice. You showed those Ordoses who's boss. Good job. Oh, right. I've also been in ones where it's the coolest place in the house. Yeah, I'm not surprised. There's definitely a variety. The ones I see around here, at least, in Oregon, we don't have a lot of like earthquakey issue-y stuff. So the basements have like all that equipment down there, so it's very toasty. Silver, give Kraken some water. Exactly. I know, put me in a tank or something. There we go. Nope, he's out of range. Get out of here. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad I waited to continue the LFR farming, because when I was doing this in the first month, like I'd still waited a good few weeks, but these were still basically normal LFR, like current. It sucked. We kept wiping on things, people were assholes. But now, so many people are just overgeared, you just walk in, shoot the bus to try to tag it, and you're good. We haven't been having any issues. Scoot the mic over a bit. There we go. So, it's been nice. So now's a good time to get LFR done. That's why we went ahead and jumped on that bandwagon. Glad I waited. Glad I waited. Very nice, very nice. The gear upgrading, the damage from the Tinkers was bigger than I thought it would be. It's pretty much all your damage. Nice. Very nice. Krakens are saltwater, so it has to be saltwater tank. I am actually a freshwater Kraken. Haha. Nya-nya-ha. Because I don't like salt. Salt bad.
She generates enough of her own.
Alright, Miss, you know, whatever you are. I don't even have an insult ready. What dare you? But fair. I generate enough of my own salt. I don't need more. Now I'm thinking those fan-made artworks that are on Disney princesses. However, Ariel's still in her mermaid form, so she's just in a huge fishbowl. Yes. Oh, exactly. Revered already. Nice! Congrats, Thalia. Yeah, it doesn't take too long, luckily. Oh. These pops look quick. I can't put re-Qs for the other ones. Oh yeah, Q as a healer on my 476 Priest and LFR and get the bosses down pretty fast for people. Probably making the Qs go faster. Probably. Which I do appreciate. She's salty enough about farming to live in the freshwater. Accurate. Makes sense to me. Didn't realize healing was an attackable right where he spawns. Yeah, you have to wait for him to do his little whoop-de-doo, because he's very much a pain. Very much a pain. Last time I farmed Chowhow was on a Blood DK and WOD, and it took ages. Yeah, I did it when it was current on a prop pallet and up in the Ordo Sanctuary, back when Mop was live. I hated it. It took so freaking long. Which is why I had refused to do it again, and I'm glad I waited because they buffed it like 2 or 3 times. So, haha! My disdain paid off. Plus, I have silver now, because I did everything solo back then, because the quote-unquote friends I have wouldn't do all that stuff with me, so... that helped. Silver makes the grinds not bad. Not silver. She's not even there.
Oh well.
Okay.
I'm here.
I was like, where'd she go? Over here complimenting you, and you're not even here to hear it.
No, I am here to hear it.
Good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That do
Yes.
make things more enjoyable, don't I?
You do. You do indeed.
I try.
Yes. Oh, gotta wait for the dragon. The dragon.
Drag.
The dragon. Come on, dragon, let's go. The dragon. Here he comes. Dragon, 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 dragon.
Drag.
Dragon. I do find it interesting that for some reason, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised since the aspects are completely racist against their own kin. But I do find it curious that they had nothing to do in Dragonflight with the Miss Pandaria dragons. You know, the Cloud Serpents. They are dragons. I guess they don't count. According to Alex Straza. Let me load the thing! Give. Thank you. Oh, but you know, they kind of had to be coerced to take in the Netherwing and the other dragons. So I mean, apparently, so what did you learn when you played the Dragonflight expansion? The aspects are racist. Uh-oh. That's what I learned. Technically, I think the Cloud Serpents are based on the Water Spirit type of dragon, aka not really dragons. Yeah, but they are listed as dragons under WoW lore. But, you know, Alex Straza and her cohorts also don't consider proto-drakes to be dragons anymore, despite them having been proto-drakes in the past. Did you know, lore-wise, proto-drake is actually a slur? It's a racial slur, and that's actually rude to call a proto-drake a proto-drake. And they prefer to be called dragons. That is lore, it's in the book. Surprise. So that's interesting. So funny to me that I can mount a dragon as a Dracthyr, right? It really is. A Dracthyr are dragonoids. Knock it off, right? Exactly. Blah, no weapon. I knew that, yes. I did not know Cloud Serpents were also labeled the same dragons as dragons in lore, though. Yeah, there's a whole, a list of it. I don't know if I still have it. But OG WoW lore lists all the different kinds of dragons. And Cloud Serpents are, I think it's in my bestiary. Back when they still made those. Cloud Serpents are listed. Oh, okay. Excellent. Well, to be fair, I don't want to be called a monkey either. Right? Exactly! Like, technically calling a proto-drake, that wasn't an original term that the proto-drakes call themselves. It's a racial slur developed after the war that ensued, the War of the Ancients, not War of the Ancients, or whatever, the War of the Stormborn, that's what it was. After, the aspects became the aspects and were titanified and became the dragons we recognize today, the four-legged with the separate wings, they started calling the proto-drakes what they were before, which, remember, they were proto-drakes too once. They started calling them proto-drakes because they were pre-dragons, i.e. not real dragons, because they weren't fully developed. When that's actually their natural state of being, technically, if you think about it, the aspects were mutated by aliens, if you want to look at it that way. You want to put that skin on it. Then I just spin some heads. And they were calling them... Like, dude, Read War of the Stormborn, that book. It will surprise you. I will side with the Incarnates in a heartbeat. I could not believe how horrifically racist the aspects were. I was like, I don't like you anymore. I was shocked. At some point, I would love to watch videos of you just ranting about game lore. Yes. I only started remembering lore when I got my own account in Shadowlands. Right? I would totally rant about game lore, like, in videos, but you know people would come down on me like, well, you don't know your lore. You haven't read X. I'm like, actually, I did read X. I just read it, and that's why I'm ranting about it. Or whatever, you know? Which, I don't want to go down that route. But it makes for an interesting topic for sure. Like a prototype. Exactly! They were calling their forms that they were before, the proto-dragons, proto-drakes, prototypes. That's so rude. If you think about it. Wow. Oh, it's funny. It's great. Isn't half-braid also like a slur like towards people like Garona, who is half Draenei, half Orc? I could be making this up. I don't think they've ever said it is, but you could imply that it would be a half-breed. Which makes sense. I could see it. It definitely could be an insult, but yeah, kind of the same vein, kind of the same idea. But there you go. What did you learn from today's stream? Proto-Drake is a racial slur. So you want to insult someone, call them a proto-life form. There you go. It's like I keep telling people, we don't play World of Warcraft. We play World of Racecraft. That's what the whole game is built on. What book is this dragon lore in? War of the Stormborn. It's the newer one. Not the newest one. I think there's another one out now. But it's the Dragonflight one. I definitely recommend you get it. It's actually a pretty good read. I enjoyed it. So, yeah. I've read it can be used as such in fanfic. Just didn't know if it was canon or not. I don't know that I've seen it as canon. Half-breed being used as a racial slur. But I could see that it totally could be. Have you gotten any weapons, Silver? Any new ones?
Nope. I keep getting the same ones.
Yeah, I keep getting ones I already have as well. I got a staff I already knew, offhand I already knew. Just those two it looks like, though.
Yeah. I got scepter that I got from retail.
Well,
and the claws again.
Got an ID, I guess.
Yeah. That man died.
He died very fast. I got an ID as well. Another sword. But I know these. That's kind of the crazy thing for all of you that didn't know. There are some of the remix weapons are straight up duplicates from pre-existing weapons in these raids, and a lot of them I already have. Especially now that Silver and I have been going and getting some of the ones we didn't have from like LFR specifically, and a couple from normal and heroic, but there are still plenty of, you know, remix only, no duplicate, you know, unique weapons, but that's driving me crazy because it's all on the same loot table, and I'm like, I don't care about the IDs. I know some people do, but I don't. Give me the unique ones, the ones I don't have. Oi. Drives me crazy. I started farming Shaohao rep on my priest already and almost honored already. It's crazy, right? I was shocked. I'm so glad I waited because they buffed it like 2 or 3 times. Because I know they had buffed it once a while back and I was like, yeah, it's not enough. And then they buffed it again. So, yes please. Much better. Much better. Tamed Hulon. Nice. Got yourself a dragon. Come on, Unsock, let's go. You're done, son. done, son. Yep, that drink is all gone now. Switch to the water. Isn't Chowhow rep gain like 700% of what it used to be now? Something like that, yeah. I know depending on the mob, you could get 80, 120, 160, 240 for the Ordos rares, or 260 or whatever it was. So in that range, it's a lot, which is way more than the onesie twosie digits that we would usually get. Way too busy here for that. Oh no. Yeah, that's why Silver and I did it like late last night when there wasn't nearly as many people. Trying to go with the crowd. Rep farms by night, which we're done with basically, and LFR by day. It works out. Sad thing is I'm exalted now, but I only got 10 coins. Rip. Okay, now I gotta requeue us for all of them because all of those were back to back. Okay, Guardian. That. And that. And that. And that. And that. There. And let's get rid of some of this gear before it consumes my bags. I have so many gems I don't even need. Right. Get rid of all these. There. Ready for the next wave. So in regards to the open world appearances, are they not all in the vendor? Nope, I got all the vendor stuff, but it's still showing a bunch of missing appearances. Correct. None of the weapons are on the vendor. The only weapons that you'll get that are on the vendor are the class arsenals that are the new stuff. So no, none of the other weapons are on the vendors. All of them are drops from raid, scenario, zones, and they're all specific. Each zone and scenario and instance and all that has its own specific loot table. So like Veil of the Eternal Blossoms is going to have different loot than say Valley of the Four Winds, and very few pieces cross over. So it's an insane grind. It really is. Yeah, High Priest gives you 200 rep. Hey, look at that. Nice. Those guys hurt too. Oh boy. There we go. 94 out of 119 weapons for priests can use. Not too bad. Nice. Yeah, kind of the annoying thing is there's so many weapons that comes out of the raid. At the raids, it'll make you feel pretty underachieved. If you look at the numbers. Like I am completely done with all open world weapons. And I have a fair amount from LFR and a small handful from the scenarios and dungeons now, but it's still only half of what's there because there is a large amount of them that come out of normal, heroic, and mythic, the raids, which we will not be doing any more of, so blech. Anyone know if the Eternal Kiln Toy can drop in Remix? Probably not. Blizzard had mentioned that stuff from the rares on Timeless and such does not drop in Remix. You have to buy it. You can farm it on a regular Timeless Isle though. But don't quote me on that. That's just what I read. Do you have to brainlessly grind mobs for them? That's one method. They can come from pretty much any source in the zones, for example. So if you like, you'd go do Valley. First of all, get Trove Tally, the add-on, because they are also spec-specific drops. So like your priest will not get the same stuff as your warrior, even though warrior can normally learn a lot, but it will not get things that it can't normally use, which is frustrating. So first, get Trove Tally, and then yes, you can either grind mobs in that particular zone, or you can do the quests. Each time you do a quest, you'll get a loot box, and that loot box has a chance that those weapons that your spec specifically can get. So if you want shields and you're on a warrior, make sure you're in prot, set to prot loot, for example. And yeah, good luck. You're definitely coming in a bit late. I hope you can get a lot, because it's a grind, and it's taken me 2 months to get to the point I'm at now. But you can farm rares, you can do quests, and you can grind mobs in the zone ones. As for the instances, it's just a matter of killing the bosses and doing the instance. So, good luck. You're gonna need it. It's a grind. Major grind. We haven't gotten any weapons yet from LFR today, but we'll see. We've only been doing it for 45 minutes, so that's fine. But I still need 11 more before we can... How many more do you need from Tier 14 LFR Silver?
11.
11, same as me. Cool.
Yep.
My DH is maxed out, so it's pretty much done. I checked my hunter and instantly Alt F forward. Yeah, I feel you. So yeah, you can either mob grind or you can make alts and do the quests. Both work. Also, Trove Tally gives you the ability to click a button in raid chat to quickly send a whisper to someone asking if they can trade a weapon to you. 9 out of 10 times someone does give me the weapon. Yeah, the only thing about that is the remix specific ones only come in green, even through all the difficulties. The ones that are tradable are the duplicates that you can already get on retail. That's the annoying thing about it. I've been unable to trade any other weapon that I didn't know, since I do know all of the retail ones. And it's been really irritating, because there are people are like, oh, you can just trade it. Like, I have tried. I cannot trade it. It does not let me. The green ones are not tradable. If they're purple or blue, it's not a unique one. It's a duplicate. That's pissing me off, dude. Very irritating. So tell me your magic how you've been trading the green ones, because I've been unable to. That makes more sense. Ah, bummer. Yep, it's very irritating. I've been trying, I'm like, please. Because especially since Silver and I keep getting opposite weapons of each other, and we keep trying to trade them, but we can't. It doesn't let us. It's so annoying, man.
Hi all. BRIELL3 subscribed to your channel for 2 months.
Brielle, thank you so much for the resub. Super glad to have you continue to support me, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's the annoyance that I have, is the remix only ones that you cannot get outside of remix are not tradable. No matter what I do, however I try it, they're not tradable. And I'm like, wow. But the ones that are duplicates that you can already get outside are? I'm like, Blizzard, why? You got the ash-covered horn toy, draw to drop from Ordos mob. Interesting. Maybe the exception. I think they were referring specifically to the rares, so maybe it's just the rares, if that one comes from a regular mob. I don't know. You know how Blizzard is when they state something. There's loopholes with everything. It drives me crazy. I try to give information based on what they've told me, and half the time it's wrong. I'm like, Blizzard, please. Making me look like the fool here. So maybe it's just specifically the rares, if you got it from a regular mob. There we go. Nice. Nothing. Oh, LFR. On a related note, though, LFR mop raids, specifically in retail, the not remix version, those are spammable just like the retail LFR is for the duration of the event. So if you want the pre-existing weapons, which will help actually kind of narrow down your list a little bit. Not that it helps with the drops in Remix, you'll still get the ones you already have, but at least it looks a little nicer and makes me feel better. You can go spam those. And speaking of, there are weapons that they did not put in Remix. Like Tia Tia, the Spinning Star, or whatever it's called, is a really cool one that's not in Remix. But it comes from TOT. So definitely give that a look, because you can spam those. And I've been able to get a lot of the weapons that I didn't already have from retail, not for Remix. And that ability to do that, the lockouts, are coming back / going away, if you will, when Remix is over. No more spammable. Oh yes, thank you for the reminder. I want to try to get my pets from Siege from spamming it. Yes, you can spam it. So you'll probably hit your 10 an hour lockout, but if you do, just go to a different account or a different server, and you can keep going. But are you sure Trove Tally is showing me Tia Tia is one of the few I'm missing? It is indeed, but Tia Tia apparently does not drop from Remix. I've looked. But it's probably including it somehow. Because you can still go get the, it's probably including the retail ones. Because it's spammable right now. That would be my guess. This one done?
Baby, I got a staff!
Got a staff! Congrats!
I need tin now. It's actually really cool stuff.
Excellent. At least one of us got something. Good. Yes, it's Kraken. Hello, Nows. How you doing? Welcome back.
Ooh, I like it.
Can't wait till Warband so I can go on raid and dungeon rampages for Mog, right? I feel that, Mooks. I'm so ready to not have to use specifically Warrior for all of my weapon Mog. Like, please. Everything except wands. Totally didn't just read like 3 articles from WoWWiki because the message early about Garona and half-breeds. Hey, WoWWiki's a great source for that stuff, dude. I feel you. It's a good refresher. LFR took me a while. One day I barely got any weapons, second day I got most of my LFR weapons. Yeah, I've been doing this off and on for a few days now. Even when Silver hasn't been with me, because she keeps getting weapons faster than me, and so I have to do it in her off time so I can try to catch up. As you can see. Huh? What?
Can confirm.
Yep, can confirm. So, that's just kind of how it is for me. I always have to put in twice the amount of work of most people to catch up to Silver. Drives you crazy.
Yeah.
Warbands is pre-patch, right? Correct. I don't know if or how it'll affect Remix, but Warbands and all that are coming with pre-patch, which is next Tuesday. Not tomorrow, but the following week. So, that is on the horizon. Natalie, you can start right now. Don't loot, and the mail will wait for 28 days. Just collect after pre-patch. Yeah, just be careful if you do that, because not everything will be mailed to you. Can confirm. So, just note that there will be some losses. The mail system is not very good at it. Is pre-patch going to be a global, or is EU going to have to wait a day? I'm not sure. I haven't looked. I haven't seen anything about that. I would imagine it's you're gonna have to wait a day, because usually they only do the launches global, not patches. But I don't know, they could surprise us this time. Trying to find a new main, but I don't know what. I'm lost with my druid. Oh, I'm sorry, Nows. Can I suggest Paladin? Pally Power. I really wish Evoker had a tank spec, because if it did, honestly, it might become a new main. However, it does not, so alas. Pre-patches happen at a time, need NA beta testing. Our launches are synced. Yeah. No world release, please, we need NA beta testing. NA beta testing. Yeah, it's not even beta testing, we just sit in patch maintenance all day. We don't even get to play it till like practically the evening. I was thinking the same, honestly. You guys honestly get it probably only several hours after us, because we wait all day for maintenance. So, we'll see. I feel that. I love the Evoker. Every time I go back to mine, I remember why I did main it for a season. Right? I'm really annoyed that Augmentation is not tank spec, because if it had a tank spec, I would probably main it for a while. Like, I've been loving the shit out of my Evokers. Even in Dragonflight, I loved it, but that doesn't have a tank spec, so I can't. I need a all 3 spec versatile class to be main. But alas, Blizzard failed us. Maybe one day. We'll see. Weapons, weapons, weapons. I don't know why everyone likes pulling everything in this room. We don't need to. Guess they just want the bronze.
Bronze, the threads. I want the threads. Why? And for no particular reason.
Yeah, I could care less about the threads. It's like, we're being carried as it is, it doesn't even matter. And it's going away in like 30 days anyway, so.
34 days, I think? I don't know.
Something like that. Alright, pull those guys. These guys. And these guys. Beautiful. Last time.
Also, I realized something. ATT doesn't like syncing an alliance with the Horde.
Yeah, you have to be either the same faction on different servers if you're going to be on different servers, or you have to be. You can be 2 different factions if you're on the same server. It can't do different faction, different server. It struggles with that. So, otherwise, just kind of do the same faction and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So for me, like, I picked all of my top of the list pallies on each account because I organized them by alphabetical, so it's always Alliance first and Paladin at the top. So all of my Alliance Paladins in the top row for all the accounts are my sinkers.
I do not have an Alliance Paladin on some of these accounts.
Weep womp. Well, we'll just have to change that, won't we?
Eventually. Soon. Someday.
Yes.
Casually.
Very soon, in fact. Yes. Aren't you supposed to get all the trash to maximize loot? The weapons, unfortunately, do not come from the trash in Remix. If this were retail, yes. But you just get threads and bronze from trash. So me moving both factions to one server was a good idea then? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. Oh, beautiful. Look at my paladin right now. Prod or Retri? Both are fantastic. I use them both for various situations. But I've been staying Ret since ever they fixed it. And hopefully it doesn't get unfixed. It's actually been really enjoyable, so I've been playing Ret.
It's still the same on beta, I think.
For now.
Yeah.
You know nothing good ever lasts when it comes to class changes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So enjoy it while it's good. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Garbage.
Garbage. Grabbage. Also, y'all hydrate. It's good for ya. Alright, need to requeue for that one. What was that? That one. Make sure we stay in queue. Okay. And it really wants us to face the wall. It keeps turning us around. So, I guess we'll just stare at the wall. We're in timeout right now anyway. You want to sit here? Alright. There. We'll pretend to play a game.
perfect.
Look at that. Cute. Oh, all the joy. Good idea, yes. Yes, indeed. All the joy of LFR weapon farming. It was such fun for me. Sarcasm and hail. Hello, Demonia. How you doing? Glad to have you back. And yeah, it's been a real blast. I still need 11 more weapons, specifically from tier 14, and then I need a lot from... I need 34 from Throne of Thunder, and then 13 from Siege. I don't know why there's so many in LFR, or in specifically whatever that place is. TOT. Look at that. And luckily, Evoker can get 90% of them. This is insane. Oh, TOT is in there. Maybe it just wasn't added correctly. Good.
I need 31.
They did just update ATT, so maybe that's why. Because it wasn't in there when we were looking at that last. We were complaining about that. Anyway, yeah, I need 34. Look at that. Yeah, so many. But we're not on Throne of Thunder yet. We're still doing tier 14, so. Whee! Oh, grinding for weapons feels so much worse, doesn't it? Yeah, this, like, after having spending almost 2 full months on the zone weapons, doing LFR is nice. Because I just sit here, and since I waited, because it wasn't great, you know, in the first month, people weren't nearly as geared as they are now. But LFRs are a breeze now, which is so nice. I'm so glad I waited. We just sit here, wait for our queues. We pick we're all doing all tier 14 first, then we'll do TOT, then Siege. This is a break, comparatively. And I don't have to keep making new alts. I can just use my 70s and it's fine. I mean, I have too many alts for Remix. Good, 3 more World Dart weapons and completely done. I need a break. Good, you're almost there. Congrats, Demonia. TOT had a whole bunch of rare shared boss weapons, and all of those have been rolled back into the standard loot table for Remix. I know, it's insane. Silver and I just finished farming all of those unique ones in retail to kind of help with our list, because they count for both. You know, it's a shared appearance. But all of the unique ones are now left for TOT, and I still need 34, if you could believe that, of the recolors and whatnot that they have in those. Insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah. My reaction exactly synchronous. So many. But, you know, on that note, like you're pointing out, now is a good time, as a reminder, folks, to go grind retail LFR for MOP as well, because it's repeatable like it is here in Remix for the duration of Remix. The raids are daily, and LFR is spammable. However, for the tier 14 ones, which is Heart of Fear, Mogushan Vaults, and Terrace Endless Springs, you can only pick one difficulty per character still, so either heroic or normal, and it's really annoying. And only 10 or 25. It'll still count for both. So make sure you do 25 to get more loot. It's very irritating. But anyway, there's your PSA. No, come on. Don't do that. I will find you. Yeah, I wish they could change that. Agreed. It really annoys me, dude. Sadly, I'm a ridiculous source collector. Ah, no. Slating them in retail doesn't help because the remix ones are different item IDs. They are indeed. You're doing it to yourself. Masochist. Yeah, I could never be an ID/source collector. No, thank you.
Hey.
What?
They put heroic weapons from TOT into the LFR remix.
Nice. Well, that's good.
The color.
Good.
Retail heroic.
They did?
Yeah.
Where'd you find that out?
Some of the ones that I'm looking at have the retail purple. I'm like, Huh.
Huh.
That's weird.
Maybe that's why we need so many.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, though. Good to know, good to know. Wait, retail lockouts for MUP are daily as well as long as Remix lasts? Correct. They are indeed. Did they add 25 man raids to Remix? I thought outside of Oso everything was 10 man. Still... No, correct. It's still 10 man in Remix. We're talking outside of Remix and retail. Remix still only has 10 man. Unfortunately. But of course, outside of Remix, retail still has the 10 and 25 options. Which is what we're talking about. It hurts so good, though. I can't share in your pain, Synchronos, but good luck. Good luck. Hey, Kraken, love watching your VODs. Hello, Cyclone. Glad to have you here live. Welcome, and thank you for watching the VODs. Glad you're enjoying. Yeah, retail has the same lockouts. You can do those daily, or you can do, LFR spammable, just like Remix does, for the duration of Remix. Once Remix is over, it goes back to normal. Silver and I have been abusing the heck out of it so we can get all of our transmog from it, and it's been very nice. So, highly recommend it. We'll do that after Remix. Yeah, more weapon grinding. Yeah, totally understandable. Only thing is it won't be daily after Remix, but if you have a lot of alts to the point that it doesn't even matter, I mean, you know, like me, I have more alts than I could do in a week, so it's fine. It works out. There we go. Ooh. Beautiful. Without my remix, I have at least 13 on each side, so over 35 or something. Not bad, not bad. It's a nice little army there. Even with only 9 max characters, I have more things I can do in a week by a long way, so I don't feel super compelled to daily smash it right now. Yeah, completely fair. I've liked it because I don't have to keep switching alts. Because as much as nice as having a gazillion alts is, like in terms of the LFR, we can just spam it until we hit lockout. And then switch to a different account, which has been really nice. Down we go. Let's see. We're in there waiting for Cho. I need to look and see what I do have left and see if I should switch to a hunter or paladin yet. Because I still need the bow and the shield that Evoker can't get. Let's see here. What's left? Polearm, staff, fist weapon. Okay, now I gotta stay as Evoker. Staff, dagger, sword. Could go as a shaman though. And then there's a wand. Frickin' wand. Shield, sword, dagger, polearm. Oh, but those can't learn polearms either. I'll have to look. I'll have to add it up. I'll stop re-queuing us, and I'll just leave us. I'll let what we are queued for run out, and I'll go look at the shaman and see if I can learn more than the evoker at this point. Outside of saving bronze, can't you get all the Mog mounts twice from Remix outside of farming for pets? What would be the reason farming retail mop over Remix mop? Weapons! There are still a lot of weapons that were not copied over to Remix. Not all of them were. Can confirm. Kraken, do you know when the Awakening season stops? Not a clue. I have about 100% bullion, or 100 plus bullions I need to spend. I don't want to forget. I imagine with pre-patch, so probably should use those up this week. Wand is Mage Lock only, right? Mage Lock and Priest. All three Clothies can learn wands. Awaken should go till War Within launch. S4 stops a week or two, but Awaken should continue on. Ah, nice. Haven't given us a date yet. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to any of that because I'm not doing any of that, so. So upset that the name of one of my main characters was taken right before transferring to my new realm. Literally just verified her name was available 2 days ago, so frustrating. Oh, I'm sorry. Bummer.
Did you maybe forget that you saved the name on that realm?
Yeah,
that character? Whatever you used?
Wouldn't hurt to check. Another ID. Bleh. They had specifically stated in pre-patch all raids get turned on to Awaken at the same time. Nice! Well, that's good. Good to know. Also, y'all hydrate. It's good for you. Streaming makes sure I get all my water for the day because talking constantly dries up my throat. So, so it works out. Adjust my camera a wee bit. I think my camera, it sounds weird, but I think it sags up. It doesn't sag down. It just kind of like leans up after a while. I don't know why. Can I not be stunned? That'd be great. There we go. Whee! Women are jealous of your camera, Kraken. I guess so. It's funny. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I got a quest. It's fine. Went back to human priest because I was literally losing track of my gnome in some dungeons. Also, Mog so good on humans. Yep. I feel that about gnomes. Dwarves too, because they're so short. Goblins and Volpera similarly. Volpera a little easier to keep track of because of their foofy tail, but yeah. Good casting animation too. They do. I do like their casting animation. You also don't have to swim in puddles or have LOS issues with steps. Yes! Oh my word. I mained Mistweaver Monk on a gnome back in WoD. That was the one I was raiding with. And good grief. Everyone knew, since I was their main healer in the raid, and in dungeons, I would have to run around up and down steps. They knew not to fight on the steps, because I could not reach them if I was at the bottom. They learned. It was pretty funny. I'm like, wait! I just be like, stairs! They're like, oh, right. It was so funny. They're like, haha, you're too short. I'm like, yeah, you guys laugh, but you're not getting any heals, are you? They're like, oh shit, you're right. It's kind of funny. I didn't save it, unfortunately, but it's the name Miraleth. Ah, like the character from Shadowlands. Which is the character I've been topping the damage charts with, then all the monster DPS she's putting out in dungeons and raids. I'm guessing someone probably noticed the name and liked it. Probably. Either that or they took the one similar to the guy in Shadowlands. That makes sense. Still though, love the name. That's adorable. Gnome is cute and fun, and I have every one of every class at least, so I'm not short on gnomes. But you're not short on gnomes. I see what you did there.
Ha.
Ha.
See if you can't put an E at the end of Miraleth. It'd still be said the same.
Yeah, that'd be cute. Little E at the end.
Mm-hmm.
A question just popped into my head. Dangerous, I know. If you delete a toon named Bob, does that specific name save on that realm? No, if you delete it, it's not saved anymore. Can confirm. Here we go. Ugh. Let's see, what one is the shaman on? I'm gonna pull up my alt list. Alts. There we go. Duplicate. Wake up. There we go. Specifically, all my time runners. Who's the shaman? She's in 3. Good. Alright. Wanted to make sure it wasn't one I was syncing. 3 has already been synced, so don't have to worry about that.
Very nice.
So just the information of the characters archived. Not quite sure what you mean. Like in your add-ons, or? Because if you delete a character, I mean, they're deleted. I didn't know there was a guy in Shadowlands with that name. I've had that name for well over a decade, if not longer. I'm sure that is likely the reason someone took it. If a character in-game has it or something similar. Yeah, his name is, he's the old man, that, he's very forgetful and I love him.
Marlith.
Marlith. Yeah, it's very similar. Marlith. So maybe that's why? That would be my guess.
This is me.
He's the old man plague alchemist guy. Love him. He's adorable. Calls you his apprentice. Right.
Also, I got another weapon.
You got another weapon? I haven't gotten any yet. Congrats. Yet again. I swear. And his name is Marilith. That's what I was going to change it to. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep, Marilith. That's his name. Rip. Yeah, Marilith's adorable. I love him. After deleting, but I thought you could undelete characters. You can indeed, but it depends on what level they are. I think they have to be level 50 or higher now or something. I don't remember what the rules are. They change sometimes. Because otherwise they have a timer and they won't last forever. Like level 10s, if you delete them, they're immediately deleted, like permanently. Because obviously they're nothing to save.
They stay for like a day or two and then they're completely undeleted. Not completely undeleted, they're completely deleted forever.
Yeah.
Because I had to use one to get one of my 24s from like way back. That was like level 50 or something. Oh, when they did, before they did the squish.
Well, yeah, pre-squish stuff is a completely different rule set. I'm talking about stuff right now.
Yeah.
Because, like, I have a bunch of 20s and such that are still sitting there, and they have been for over a decade, but that's just because they were higher level once and originally meet that threshold.
Mm-hmm.
Give! So you got, what, 2 or 3 weapons already?
2.
Ugh, jealous. I haven't got any yet. Guess I really am gonna have to do these on my off time. It's a good thing I've been doing them.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It'd be how it do. It's alright.
I have a cat knocking at my door.
A kitty kitty?
Mm-hmm. I just saw the door open a little. I'm like, excuse me?
That's funny. Get dead. Yeah, Canary is always the lucky one. She is indeed, although I don't think she's played in a while. Canary's definitely been done for a while. I don't think she's been doing a lot of remix stuff, and I totally don't blame her. It's pretty insane. Chat, what is everyone meaning for class profs in War Within? Good question. I know mine haven't changed, but... There we go. Beautiful. Still no weapon. Yay! Always hunter first with skinning and leatherworking. Urban mining with a couple of skinners. Nice. My paladin still has engineering and blacksmithing, but he'll never change. His name is spelled Marileth, but that still kills my love for Marileth, knowing an in-game character has such a similar name. But I guess it's kind of unavoidable. Aw, I'm sorry, Brielle. Rip. Not a fan of the new crafting methods. Yeah, I've not really looked at them. All I've heard is that they're similar to Dragonflight, but different, and that's the extent of I've seen. I didn't research them again like I did for Dragonflight, just because for some reason people really didn't like when I did that on my channel, so I haven't really looked at the War Within ones. Here we go. I'm excited for Herbing and Alchemy. Because Thaumaturgist or whatever, right? That seems interesting. Blah. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, similar. Didn't care for the ones in DF. Prefer the old way. Yeah, I feel that. I'm kind of about halfway with them for the DF ones specifically. I don't like how much of a pain it is to deal with them, but I like the idea of the talents, like the tree talents. That's been interesting. There, that quest. Another weapon I already knew. Alright. I don't know specifics about the rest of them. Gotcha. Dude, I'm mad at engineering in War Within. The wormhole in DF was poop compared to SL. Let's be honest, SL wormhole was too good. It was perfect. But at least specializing in it, you can choose which zone you go to, but unless they add that in the wormhole, War Within is totally random no matter what. Ugh, gross. Yeah, that's like kind of the main reason I didn't like a lot of engineering wormhole stuff for so long, is because a lot of it is random, like Pandaria is, WoD is. It drives me crazy. Legion is specific, but it's not a toy. You have to use the little batteries. Really wish they would make it a toy. The Argus one is random, but at least it goes specifically to Argus. I think that's the only wormhole that goes to an endgame zone that we have. You know, separate. That's a separate toy, I mean. Because obviously the DF ones do. I don't know. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Aaron. It's annoying. I wish Blizz added a tome of relearn all recipes on a different character so I get rid of Taylor and my main druid. Agreed. Yes, switching professions is such a pain in the butt. I completely agree. I was watching Soul's video on it and it seemed cool. Well, that's good. Yeah, I haven't looked at it at all. I've been way too busy with Remix. It has consumed pretty much 100% of my time. Like, I need to do like some videos and stuff too. I wanted to do my preparing for War Within video and the list of pre-patch stuff I'm excited for video. I still have those planned, but like Remix has just been sucking up so much of my time. I've not been able to get to it because I don't want to miss the stuff. And I can't do a video and do Remix farming at the same time. So I'm a little annoyed, to be completely fair. WoD and Wrath are both really good, and you can choose the zones you go to. Can you choose the WoD ones? Yeah, I know you can choose Wrath. I know Mop is completely random. Also, classic TP sends set you to specific spots. They do, which is... It just kind of... Like, I like it, but you have to choose between the two, which I don't like. Like, you have to choose between Goblin and Gnomish, which affects your... where you go to. You either get Blade's Edge or Area 52. And I always have to choose Goblin because Area 52 is so much more handy than Blade's Edge because of the raids and stuff. So that part about it I don't like. Trying to do another Nakud +6. Let me be free from season 4. Oh, you're sounding like me, Witch Hobbit, but with remix. I'm like, please, free. Good luck. Yeah, Goblin Gnome is annoying. Gotta keep the gnome for the World Shrinker toy, though. Yeah, see, I use, never really used the World Shrinker one. So luckily that one wasn't too big a deal. Because I have another one that does the same thing. It's a troll one that's not related to engineering. What's that called? Do I have it saved? Yeah, Whole Body Shrinker. It does the same thing as the World Shrinker. And it doesn't require engineering, in case that helps you. I don't know where it comes from. I've had it for a long time.
Comes from the vendors when you're trying to go to Dell.
Yeah.
When you're trying to go to Legion Dell.
Oh, nice.
When you're doing that whole thing.
Got you. Blah. Still no. Nothing. Brackle Helm, Smite's Compass, World Trigger, and then a Mountain and Brutasaur or something and be obnoxious. Ah, that's what you're using for. I got you. I think Nakud on Ford is cursed. I wouldn't doubt it. Fortified just sucks. I don't miss that, dude. Don't. Especially when it's like... There was certain combinations, which I don't think they have them or it even matters anymore, but I think like Bursting Sanguine and like one other that was a combo with those was just awful back when I was healing. Oh, do you remember what the third one was? That was like the Holy Trinity of Evil, the Unholy Trinity Silver. It was Sanguine, Bursting, and something else. Back in Legion.
Shoot.
Legion BFA had it too.
Oh, I can't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Maybe it was fortified. But, yeah, Bursting is awful. Yeah, I don't miss it. I don't miss it. Yeah. Makes me so glad I retired. I will happily just throw gold at people to get me the KSM and call it a day. Which, I will say, I'm kind of bummed about the KSM mounts for next expansion. The Dragonflight ones are fine. I wish they could fly, but I like the War Within ones even less, and I'm kind of annoyed. I don't like them. They look like walking water heaters. Which I guess if you're into that sort of thing, then bam, but, you know. Yeah, I'm not super into mechanical mounts. Now see, that's the thing. I love mechanical mounts. Like, the Warframe, love it. I adore it. I love the ones from, like, Zereth Mortis, the mechanical ones there. Love those. But this particular one is so square and blocky, it's like a walking boiler. I'm like, what is it? It's another mecha suit, similar to like the Goblin one, but it's super like blocky and square, and there's not a lot of definition on it. So it's like driving a square. I don't particularly care for it myself. Google it and you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't know what they're called though. But just look up War Within KSM mount, and you should get a result. And if you're into it, by all means, then that's the one for you. But I'm not. I'm just not. I'm kind of disappointed. That be how it do, though. That be how it do. We can't always like them. It is minimalistic Transformers. Very minimalistic. That's such a good way to do it. To put it. Minimalistic Transformers. Miniformers. Oh, I love that. Soapbox for a moment, please. Not a fan of the yellow-blue glowing theme in pre-patch. Just watching videos makes my eyes hurt, and I'm afraid of migraines. Totally understandable. I don't know how I feel about it either. It does look a little off-putting somehow. Like, on one hand, I like it, but it is a little. It's like highlighter yellow. which they haven't really done before, so I appreciate them doing something different. But yeah, I'm kind of not super into it myself either. It's a curious... I feel like they were trying to do like a reference, because it's probably related to the Azeroth's blood, Titan blood, how hers is like gold and blue and such, but the colors came out as kind of like highlighter colors. So, Wish.com Azerite. Yes! Yes, Aren't. It is!
I was gonna say, it's the worst version of Azerite from BFA.
It is! It is! And I think that's what it's supposed to be. Like, it's supposed to be a reference to that, because I'm sure it's related. But, yeah. Yeah. Oh wow, it's ugly. Oh yeah, you looked up the KSM one? Crazy, right? Like, that's not exactly what I envisioned here. Oh well. I know you have migraines, so I wasn't sure if you thought it might be a trigger. Yeah, no, luckily visual stuff for me doesn't really cause me migraines. It's just atmospheric pressure, and if I have like hormonal stuff or like pre-existing medical stuff that I have to deal with, mostly related to hormones, or if I eat too much like sugar, like the regular processed white sugar, and it's not like enough molasses or other alternative, those will give me migraines. But luckily nothing visual, like bright lights, flashing lights, or any of that seems to affect me, fortunately. So, but I appreciate you thinking of me, Ophi. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. Yes! Not sure why it's so hard on the blue, yellow, when the Azerite colors in BFA looked better. Like, it's super saturated, right? Like, I don't know, like, on one hand I like it because I love super saturated colors, but yeah, this combo, like, they look like highlighters. Like those yellow-green highlighters that you would use in offices or as a kid. Sounds like Kraken has some next level terrible times of the month with hormonal stuff. Yeah, punch in the gut and the head. Yes, indeed, you nailed that one. I wasn't gonna get into it, but yes, you are correct. You are absolutely correct. It's awful. So much so that back in the day I literally had to take time off work for a whole week, because I'm also the type that gets horrifically sick. So it's terrible. So I'll be throwing up and migraines and pain from head to toe. It's great. But anyway. Don't miss the hormonal issues, those sucked. Yeah. And mine, like, I have other, like, medical hormonal related stuff anyways. Which is also why I have, like, a skin condition and all that. So, you know, it all compounds on itself. Aren't medical issues fun? And I can't even say it's because I'm getting older. I was born with that. It's fantastic.
Can't stay long but have a great stream. Less than 3. Grimmy17 subscribed to your channel for 4 months.
I love how it says hearts are less than 3. Less than 3. Thank you so much, Grimmy, for the resub. Super appreciate your continued support. And I will have a great stream. We're having a good one so far, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for popping in.
Meow. Tiewen subscribed to your channel for 21 months.
Meow to you as well, Tier 1. Meow! Thank you so much for the resub. Super appreciate your support as well. Thank you so much. Some people basically get flu symptoms. That was me. Like, especially when I was younger, in my younger years. It's actually gotten better as I've gotten older. I would be basically stomach flu, bedridden for about 2 weeks. And it would take me about a week to recover. Well, you do the math. It was great. It was great. Hey Kraken, what's your total remix ATT percent at? It is 96.33 for, and this is account-wide mode for remix specifically. So 96.33. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. And yet I still have like 100 plus weapons I'm missing. I had a friend who had to take time off work every month. You'd find her curl up in a corner holding a heating pad like her life depended on it. Yeah, I don't blame her. Don't blame her. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Wee. Yep. Oh, it's great. Oh, suddenly Empress. Hello. I like the Empress. It's such a fun model. She's cute. Okay, excellent. Got a staff that I already knew. Whee! Stop giving me things I already know! Please! Alright, I'm gonna check my shaman real quick before we go any further and see if she can get more than 6.
Alrighty.
Because I know the shamans can't learn swords, and there is some swords I still need, but I'm trying to hit the ones that can learn the most. Let's see. Give me a second here. Remix. Where are you at, Shammy? There she is. Only thing is she's Alliance, so.
Yeah. Shamans can't learn pole arms, can they?
No.
Okay.
No, they can't learn pole arms, and neither can Evoker, apparently, which is annoying.
It's weird. It's weird.
It is very weird. Like, if you can learn a staff, in my mind, you should be able to learn a pole arm, too. They're both long sticks with pointies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess I could use, if I have to do Shaman, I do have a Horde one as well, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, as soon as it logs in, it's being very slow. I can check her real quick. Then I might go ahead and take a break anyway. I do need to go to the bathroom, and I'll probably make a coffee. I need a coffee. I feel like I need one. Okay. Wakey wakey. We need remix. Raid is tier 14. How many can I get on you? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even trading off the sword that I still need. I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can get 7. Okay. Let me look. Is Meth on this account? Hold on. I think my Horde Shaman might be on this account. No, he's not. Let me look at my alt list. What one is Meth on? Where are you at? Not that one. F's on 5. Shit, that's the one I'm sinking right now. Okay. Well, I guess we continue on the Evoker. Unless you have... We have an Alliance Evoker.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do a switcheroo and then we'll take a break.
Okay.
So let me pull up 3. I gotta tell it to switch. Boy. Oh, go to the current one. Go to the current one. Don't make me log out. Oi. I really wish, that's my only complaint, is it doesn't let me choose which screen because they all share the exact same. Switch, please. Oh yeah! Come on. Dude. Alright, I have to stop those real quick. That's irritating. Come on. There it goes. Only annoying thing about XSplit. Otherwise everything else is great. Okay, started another Nakud in the tank DC so people left. Very cursed. Oh no, I am sorry. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Get my sinkings going again. Are you running LFR on all wings or just the fast ones? I'm looking at UTOS. I'm doing all of the tier 14 ones specifically because tier 14, TOT, and Siege all have different loot. So I'm doing tier 14 first. So that's TOES, Terrace and Endless Spring, Mogushan Vaults, and Heart of Fear. Okay, so he's back in. Let me get my sinkers back up. Ooh, what shield is that? That shield does look cool. Thank you. That is the Gilded Scarab Bulwark. I think this is the one you buy from the vendor that's going away here soon. The FOMO vendor. The new Gold Sync FOMO. There in Vildraken. With the rich people one. Exactly. Yeah. But I do love gold and purple, and I love Ankaraji type aesthetic because it's kind of like Egyptian, and I really love that look. We don't really have a lot of it in WoW, and so I'm very ready for that. Who did you get on, Silver?
Aleph.
You are not coming up in my list. Are you online?
She's loading.
Oh, okay. That must be why. I mean, since you can just farm, you can keep requeuing for just one wing. You can indeed, but it's faster if you have them all queued up because it'll be back to back to back. That's how we've been able to blast through them so quick. As being queued for 5 wings at once, you can, you don't have to wait. There's no downtime. I mean, there's a little bit, but not much. Not sure if I set up my ATT properly to track all remix. Account mode, as you said. Total number of things is 11,824. I'm not sure. I don't have mine track stuff I already know. So, like, my number is going to be vastly different than yours. Because I was already almost 100% done with MOP before Remix even happened. So, like, my Remix only needs 182. So, I don't know what it's actually at. Not a clue.
I'm online.
Okay, there he is. Excellent. Alright. She's Horde. You need to get on...
Is she a Horde?
She is Horde.
She is Horde.
We can't queue together. We can try.
I don't think I have an alliance with her.
Yeah, it's because you're wrong faction.
Right.
Oh, shoot. Maybe do your right, because we did mine were Alliance and yours are Horde, right.
Right. Let me get on my Shaman on the same account.
That's fine.
Whoopsies. My bad. I forgot.
It's all good.
I saw Evoker and I'm like, yeah, it's that one. It's not that.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's not that one.
Unfortunately, what we did is working against us slightly.
Yeah.
Okay. She was fighting that loading boss with everything she's got, Cap. Exactly. Oh, you can only see what's left. I see. Yeah, that's how I have mine set up. Mine doesn't show me what I've already got because I don't care about what I've already got. If that makes sense. I just want to see what I don't have, so.
Okay, I'm on the correct character.
Rothany, excellent. Okay, and now that we're all set up, we're going to take a short break because I really need to go to the bathroom. And I'm going to make a coffee. Is that syncing? Yes, it is. Okay, so we will be right back. We're a little before the ad break, unfortunately, but I just can't wait. I really have to pee, so we're going to take the break early. I'll be right back, and I'm going to attempt to make a coffee, so I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I am back. I don't think Silver's back yet, but...
I am. Hello.
Oh, you are back. Okay, you must have just come back. Welcome back.
I said it in Discord.
Oh, I wasn't looking at Discord. Gotcha. Alright, so we can get back to our lovely... Not dungeons, raid finder. Okay, we want that one. And that one. And that one. That one. And that one. Excellent. Alright. We're all queued up and we're gonna do shamans for a little while. Because I can get 7 things on my shaman instead of 6. So. Ooh. We'll do shaman for a little bit. Alright. Yeah, because on her, I can get slightly different stuff. I can at least include shields. Which... there's at least one of. 2. There's 2 shields. If I can get rid of those shields, then I can switch to maybe like a priest or something for a bit. Because there's a wand. So... and then the rest... I guess pole arm. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Such a variety of stuff. Ech. Alright. Oh, back at the grind. Isn't that exciting? Alright. Just hang out here. Wait for Q. And hopefully Alliance queues are just as quick as the Horde ones have been. We'll find out. Sometimes there can be a bit of a variance between the 2 factions. Horde usually being quicker. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, exciting. Well, I can look at other stuff. Also, if no one knew, you can get the Jaina Mythic skip just by killing her. Don't even have to do a full clear. Well, that's good. Definitely good. Good to know for later. Thank you, Witch Hobbit. Let's see. Let's look at dungeons. Nice. Looks like Shaman, for me at least, might be a little better than Evoker for dungeons. At least normal. I can get all but the wand. The offhand, apparently. Not the wand. It's an offhand. Because there is, of course, a shield. So I guess it's probably about the same then, as the Evoker. But we're not doing dungeons yet. I just wanted to look.
Yeah, I can get all but a bow and a wand, and offhand and the wand.
Bleh.
Shammy.
Yep. Shammy should be able to learn offhands, but what would I know? Yeah, I was very happy about that, although you would have to know someone with a skip to get the skip yourself. Fair. That's fair. Bow, wand, gun, sword, polearm. Yeah.
Did they fix her to where you don't need 5 people to kill her?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you gotta huddle around each other to generate warmth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's very annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did it solo on Shadow. Good! Glad to hear they fixed that, because pre-fix, that was infuriating. We couldn't farm her because you still needed at least 5 people to get rid of the cold freezy thingy. It was stupid. Really hate that they made offhand invalid for Shammy. Same! It's really dumb. And same for Paladin, because both Holy Paladin and Shamans, of 2 of their 3 specs, can actually use offhands, and do in lieu of a shield. But for some reason, they invalidated it for remix, and it really irritates me. Ah, frustrating. It's been making this a bit of a pain to try to farm these weapons because I have to have such a large variety of classes instead of the usual, like, you know, 2 or 3. It'd be 2 even, because normally warrior can learn everything, and then except for like a wand and glaive, but there's no glaives. But anyway. See, on retail for a while now, Shammy can't get offhand retail either. Really? That's so dumb. So dumb, dude. Very lame. Very lame.
Cold-blooded.
Yep. Really wish they would remove weapon restrictions. I think they're silly, personally. Definitely silly. Ah, come on, Q. Gilly was really pissed the other day when he wanted to roll on an offhand and heroic Mirrorsteel on a shaman. He was gearing up, just for him to not be able to roll need on an obviously equipable upgrade. Ugh. Yeah, that's gross. That's infuriating. Because yeah, shamans used to be able to use offhands. I did that in MOP and BFA. I used a shaman a lot in BFA, actually. My, panda shaman. Yep, the worst, absolutely. Are the weapon drops class spec specific? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And they have greater limitations than they usually do in retail, and it sucks. Yeah, the spec specific drops really annoy me. Yeah, they do. Sometimes the offhand is better stats than the shields, and I really don't care about the armor. Right? Exactly! Especially because, you know, the offhand would be for a caster, like Elemental or Resto. You don't really need the armor. You need the stats. You need better output. If you're playing in a group setting, armor is not too much of a concern. Because you ain't the tank. Dumb. Did they put more zone drops in older raids, or is it kind of the same nowadays? In older raids, I don't actually know, honestly. I think it's kind of the same. Feel like I should be full clearing old raids. After pre-patch, I would tell you yes, because once pre-patch hits and once, you know, the jankiness of the first week calms down, besides class tier, in terms of weapons and off tier at least, it won't matter what you bring. Of course, I still have to be class specific stuff because of the tier sets. Thanks, Blizzard. Kinda invalidates the whole thing in my opinion, but you know, whatever. The time when it would matter, maybe PvP, you can buy either from the vendor. Exactly! Yes, thank you, Synchronos. Agreed. I keep getting a lot of drops in LFR Throne. Ooh, nice. Well, that's good. I haven't paid attention to those in like a long time, to be honest. This queue's taking a while. I think Alliance might have longer queues than Horde. We'll give it another 3 minutes. And if it doesn't pull, we'll go back to the Evokers. I would do my Horde Shaman, but he's on the account I'm syncing currently, and that will not be done for a good few hours. So... Rip. Is that okay, Silver? Hello. Did you die? I think she died. I'd noticed that as well. What up with that nonsense, right? Ugh, tell me about it. It's killing me. It is killing me, dude. Silver.
Yeah, I got
There you
mom.
are. Oh, okay. I was like, I was talking to you, there's just no answer. I was like, hello?
Sorry, mom called. She was worried about dad.
All good. No worries. Everything okay?
Yeah, he's supposed to go for an MRI today, and I didn't know that. But I'm assuming he did.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Uh,
Apologies. What's up?
all good. I was gonna say, give us at the time 3 more minutes now. 1 more minute. Maybe another minute or two to see if this pulls because coming clutch. Because if alliance queues are gonna be longer, then I don't want to do these. But we're finally, I think, getting into the flow. So let it begin.
Good. Excellent.
Hope all is well, Silver. That's what Othi says.
Oh. Oh, well, thank you. It should be, doctors in West Virginia fucking suck, so, he's trying to fix an issue that he got, several years ago now, that no lawyer wanted to help with because they were scared.
Yep. Have fun.
Wee.
Yay. So hopefully it goes well for him.
Yeah, it has. He's gotten a lot better over the years now than what it was before.
Good.
Which I'm very grateful for.
Okay.
Better coping mechanisms.
Good. We definitely have some big boys in this raid. I didn't even get one cast off before they died.
I didn't either.
Because I'm an elemental, I need some ramp up time. That's okay though. Healing is wonderful. Glad he is better. Yes, agreed. Well, we are hard carried on this one. Oh yeah, I didn't look. What I do need to worry about spec on this one. What gets more? Resto and elemental both get all of them. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
What am I set to? Resto. Okay. Okie doke. Cool beans. Alrighty, Roo. Nice. Good. Hopefully we got into the cycle. The cycle of queuing. I need to turn this looking for more quest as well. I don't know if you get raid loot out of it or not, but still. Yeah, you only change enhance when there are no more two-hander shields to get. Exactly. Yep. Poor little enhancement. That's like both kind of the blessing and the curse about some specs. Like, on one hand, it's annoying that they can't get very much. You know, some specs, like enhancement, for example. But on the other hand, when you're trying to specifically farm for something, that, you know, having that narrower loot list is helpful. So, you know, pros and cons. There. Let's see, let's make that trade goods.
Thankful for your stream. Always happy to watch. TMIO604 subscribed to your channel for 11 months.
Thank you so much, TMI, for the sub. I super appreciate your continued support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. And thank you so much. I'm glad you're grateful. I'm grateful you're grateful. You're very welcome. Happy to stream. I do enjoy it. It's been an absolute blast, and, well, I don't foresee myself getting burnt out from it for a very long time, because it's so much better than YouTube. Cough, cough. Anyway. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I need to go turn in the thingy.
Yeah.
And also, hello. Hello, TMI. Glad to have you here. Yeah, and retail as well. I'm constantly checking loot tables and adjusting loot spec for every boss. Every instance in the case of Remix, of course. Yeah, for sure. Which I'm curious to see how that's going to be handled after pre-patch goes live, because you'll technically be able to learn any weapon on any class, which is going to be really nice. But I don't know if that means they're adjusting, like, in instances where there's, like, personal loot that is loot spec-specific drops, and it's not just, like, old raids where anything drops. I'm curious, like, are they going to leave it as is? Or are they going to, like, just open it up so everything drops? I don't know. I'm not actually sure on that, especially with, like, open world stuff. Because, like, there's quests. You know, like all the quests from Shadowlands that reward specific gear specifically for your class. Is that being changed? Do I still need multiple classes? I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know how the acquisition, like the learning is changing, but I don't know how the acquisition is going to be changing, if at all. So we'll find out. We'll find out. Those will count as transmog rolls, I presume, for non-legacy loot tables, at least in instances. Yeah, and I'm not sure. Well, for current stuff, yes, you are correct. But I know that's how they're handling it for the current ones. Legacy loot rolls will be fine since everything can drop. Yeah, exactly. Like in the old ones, it's just in scenarios where, you know, it's spec-specific drops and not current. Like look at Remix, for example. Are they going to change that? This is all spec-specific. Or open world. Some rares, like in Shadowlands, for example, are spec-specific loot drop. Or, let's see, there's a couple other expansions that do it, but some expansions don't. So does that mean how it's going to change? Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like World Quest, Reward Chest, and BFA, and they're like, exactly, yeah. I'm not sure if that's being affected, or are they leaving it the same? I don't know. That's an intense and monumental amount of things to learn, so we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Either way, we're a step in the right direction, so it's good. They already changed that. If you would get an item from a quest, you get all the item IDs you can have as unlocked. Even for things that your class can't normally do. That's good. That'll be nice.
I pinned a message by accident, my bad.
You did? Oh, it's okay.
I did.
I didn't even notice, so you're fine. I've been wondering that too because of Remix. Yeah, for sure. There's a Strength Fist I don't have from Talanji Emissary, and only my DK can get it. Huh. Yeah, that's annoying. Well, we will see what happens. I'm not too worried because, like, in my case, either way, I'm still taking all of these different characters through. I'm just curious to see for, like, folks who don't use multiple alts and don't want multiple classes, how that's really going to affect them. Come on. Let me loot. Ah, good coffee. Good coffee. There we go. Nothing yet. Oh, my mouse is dying. This mouse does not have a long battery life. Here's my plug. A while back, I got a different mouse. It's a Razer. It's fine. It's not my favorite mouse in the world. But man, its battery life is trash. Actually trash. I also really hope that, however they implement it at launch, they'll listen to the feedback and adjust. Agreed. Sometimes they're good about doing that, sometimes they're not. They're really a loose cannon. So we'll see what happens. Because 100% will not be perfect. Yeah. And it already isn't. Because look at Legacy class tier. Only the tokens, the token type Legacy tier, are warbound. But non-token tier is still BOP and still requires a specific class. And as of right now, they said that's just gonna how it's be. That be how it be. And I'm like, well, that kind of invalidates some expansions from this change, though, because I don't know. That just baffles me. That's a little weird. Like current stuff, okay, fine. I totally agree. But I'm talking Legacy, you know? That just seems weird. I think that only changed for current X packs. I don't think this happened for Wrath, for example. Correct, yes. Unless I'm totally missing something. No, yeah, that change you're talking about, that Prototype brought up, is only for current, correct. I'm okay with first pass jank so long as they massage it after. Agreed, Synchros. Synchronos, apologies. Agreed. Dead. Weapon, please. Dang it. If you get another weapon before me, so help me.
I was gonna think I haven't yet.
I'm not actually gonna hate you, but you know. I don't think there is a change to what each class gets yet. You still only look your own class's gear for that quest, but at least you don't have to choose which item you can never be able to use. Yeah, we'll see how it is. Like, the instant stuff is a little more cut and dry, but when it comes to open world stuff, it's all over the place with what will and won't drop, so I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I was doing some Wrath and TBC Lore Master, and was only getting priest stuff. Yeah, same. Same with that sort of stuff. Which is not a big deal, luckily, because at least for me, I still plan to take all of my class mains through everything. Regardless, but like, you know. It's really cool seeing you and Erosium do a video together. I've been playing WoW for 18-ish years. I think you two have taught me a lot of random super useful things in the past couple of years. Oh, well, glad to hear that, and thank you so much, Lyruxia. I hope you enjoyed. Because yeah, for folks that don't know, Erosium had me in one of his podcast episodes, number 8, the one that just came out. I think the bot's been, floating the link around for us, so if you like, go give it a watch. We had a fun time. We even get a little deep on a couple of topics. I think I made him think. I'm very good at making people do that, apparently. Making people think. And they're like, oh no, brain, I don't want to do that. Yes. Yeah, you are right, but there is a list of X-Packs that were affected because it's all the new ones, Kata or something. Well, that's good to know. Oh, yeah, that's the joy of all this loot stuff. Every expansion is so different and treated differently with how things function. And every time it's like they just start over and reinvent the wheel every time. And so like when I try to explain to people how things work, I have to say, well, it depends on what one you're doing because they're all completely different in terms of loot drops or like how the quests work. And man, it drives me crazy. I really wish they were a little more consistent with that stuff. I'm hoping one day they'll do a pass and like clean that type of inconsistency up, but I mean, we'll see. That might be asking a bit much. We'll see. I really like if they let you set your loot spec to transmog or something like that, and you could get anything at all. Agreed, Sin. That would be a nice option. That'd be a nice option. I'll check that out. Yes, I hope you enjoyed TMI. I've posted link to it on my channel in the Discord. I think I posted it on my Twitter. I should have. Pretty sure I did this morning. And the link's floating around here when the bot sends it off as well, so still nothing. Bah. I started watching the podcast but paused it for stream. Perfect. Our wheels are now F% effing stop. Oh, effing stop signs now. They really are. They really are. And my goodness. Okay, we need to requeue for that. And there was another one. Oh, it was Terrace. That one. There. Okay. Okay. Back to chilling out and waiting. If you keep yourself queued for multiple wings, which is really nice, you should be able to roll. It kind of helps with the timer. Alliance feels a little bit slower than Horde, but it's okay. And I need to blow my nose, so 1 second. Perfect timing. There we go. Okay. There we go. Excellent. How many weapons are you able to get in your shaman, Silver? Want to make sure I'm not nerfing you. So I know we need different
6.
stuff. 6? Okay, so it's the same.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Just making sure I'm not nerfing you.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Good. If I can get, like, the shields knocked off, then I can switch to, like, something else. I think do I still need a bow? I need to look. No, because we got that. Yeah, we got those already. Okay. So it's just shield, polearm, offhand, and the wand that are kind of throwing me for a loop. So if I can get the shields, then I can switch to, like, a priest for a bit or something. Is there a... Can a monk get offhands? Druid can learn polearms and offhands. I'll have to look. We'll have to look at the other classes when we actually get to that point. Beautiful. Here we go. Tasty. I think monk gets two-handers or two one-handers. I know they can get staves and stuff, but I can't remember because like they can technically use offhands, but again, it's kind of a shaman scenario. I don't know if it'll drop for them or not. Monk can get offhand, yeah, as Mistwalker only. Okay, good. So it can't be in a spec that get polearms and offhands at the same time. Really? Mistwalk can't learn polearms? Oh, that's stupid. Dang it, Blizzard. You have for pre-patch next week, or do you feel the need more time for collectors for the collectibles and remix? Both. Both is my answer, I'm afraid. I am absolutely hyped for pre-patch because I'm so ready to be done with remix. However, I will not be done with remix in a week, and I badly need more time. Oh, it kills me. Citation needed on that, actually. I might be wrong. Might be, because I know Mistweaver can use two-handers just like the other specs, but I know they can get offhands. Pretty much only got two-handers as Brewmaster. Yeah, we'll see. I might... As soon as I get shields done, if I manage to get shields done, I might have to try to pick classes to narrow down my loot list instead of being so open. Because I am not getting new weapons. I'm just getting the same stuff I already know over and over. And it's killing me. It's killing me, man. There just aren't usually any intellect polearms, and I haven't played in a Monk and Remix. Yeah, luckily, stat hasn't mattered too much. I've noticed because, like, even the polearms, it says strength, agility, and intellect on it, so it will, luckily, not matter too much with stats. It's just a matter of, like, if this spec can actually get that drop type of thing. Which I am grateful for that. Which is nice. I was thinking BM Hunter domain. BM Hunter is definitely a good one. I hope you enjoy it. BM Hunter's fun. Yeah, you're probably right. So Mistwalker's a super spec in terms of loot drops. Yeah, probably, yeah, to help try to focus down on some things. Because I have, like, all these weird ones left. Like, you know, shields, polearms, wands, offhands. It's driving me crazy. I only heard the Mistwalker in my guild talking about staves this expansion, but I can't see a caster being limited to a single item. Yeah, I know it's the loot's different even in retail than it is in Remix, which aggravates me, so. You have, like, your own little tanks. You do have your own little tanks as Beastmaster. It's pretty great. There, excellent. Let's go. What do you need or want to get done before it's over? I can do free carries and NA. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get through LFR Witch Hobbit, because if we can, I might hit you up on that for normal, heroic, and mythic if you're able to do mythic, but at least the other ones. Oh, but we'll see how kind to us LFR is. Same with dungeons and scenarios. We still gotta finish those too. Fast puppo! Whee! Shield, 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 shield. Shield, 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 shield. Give shield. Want to buy shield. Oh, it's awfully kind of you. I just feel I barely scratched the surface. Ruh-roh. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, I can do them all, although Mythic is more iffy. Some people just take extras on them even if they're not 450 plus. Nice. Well, that's good. I'm 364 on my shaman. Ooh. Let's go. There's too much waiting in mop raids. It's kind of like kata raids. It kills me. Only about level 24? Oh. Welp. Instant death on every boss in Mythic and maybe even Trash. Absolutely. When I got my carry for Mythic to get the heirloom bone things, instant death on Trash. Every Trash, every boss. They had fun rezzing me. DH is only 369 eye level, but there's a reason for that. Gotcha. Makes sense. I guess starting my own group would just make that easier. Probably, yeah. That's fair. There's all the cool stuff in the dungeons. Depends on what you think is cool, because here is the mix RNG. Here's a list for you. Because, yeah. You can look through what the pictures are and where everything comes from. At least they res me, just leave you behind and move on. Well, yeah, they were resing me because I paid them. I was a carry. I was a purposeful carry. I paid carry. So, I was their customer. So, yes. They did. No regrets. Alright. The customer is always dead, right? Exactly. Too true. Alright, Vault of Mysteries. Make sure we stay queued for all of these. Yep. Alright. Okily dokily. We queue, we queue, we queue. I think I'm mostly interested in the stuff at the vendors, but I barely have 3k in the currency. Yeah, you'll get a lot by doing any of the content, honestly. And you'll especially get a lot if you hit 70, because at 50, 60, and 70, there's 3 quests that you turn in just for hitting those levels that add up to 40k bronze. So, if you wanted to do that, doing alts is a quick way, or you could do... You'll get a lot just from whatever content you're doing too. Questing, dungeons, raids, scenarios. It adds up. The worst weapon for me to farm in Remix was the Titan, or the Tion Handblade from Jade Temple, 70 plus kills. Luckily I could solo it. Oof. Yeah, I haven't done dungeons yet. We were gonna do scenarios, dungeons, then raids, but LFR is really fast right now, so we kind of skipped scenarios and dungeons and went straight to raids. at least for LFR. And a remix doesn't end till like August 18th or 19th, but I feel like there will be nobody playing after July 22nd. Pretty much. Another reason why I wanted to focus on like LFR first, because that requires more people. And I know even for us, once pre-patch is here, we have to stop remix and go focus on pre-patch, because that's going to be a hell of a grind. So, whew, I don't know if you've seen all the stuff that's required, but that's the grind. That's the grind. So, we're going to have to focus on that for a while. Rays give lots of bronze. Yeah, those do too. Those definitely do too. There's also all the achievements that'll give a lot of bronze that are all pretty easy. Exploration, rares, etc. So there's a lot. Bronze, don't worry. Like, honestly, because we switched to focusing on the weapons, bronze just kind of fell out of the sky. I have so much bronze I could make a bed out of it. It does depend on how long it takes people to get what they want from pre-patch. I think remix will tick back up after the initial dip. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping the grind isn't going to be too bad, because the drop rates don't look too terrible, but there's a lot to grind from it, and it is on a timer. And it's going to be a kind of a 3 different zone thing, so we'll see. All the gear can drop though, so hope on good RNG. There is that, which I'm very pleased about. But the heirloom ring could be a bit of a grind too. You can even join normal raids now at your level. It's actually easier to get into a normal raid now than at 70. I'm not surprised. Kraken has so much bronze, she can make a bed out of it, but still won't upgrade her gear. Well, yeah, because it's across like 25 characters. And technically, I spent everything I had on this character. I got my gear to 374, and I see no difference in my gear. So, waste of time. If it was all on one character, sure. But it's all across a lot of different alts. I don't need it anyways. Look how much I'm getting carried. Good things come to those who wait. A weapon. I'll contemplate that. I mean, look into more of the achievements and exploring first. Those are definitely pretty easy, and you can do those on every character that you make. If you haven't seen it, TMI, my remix guide that I did on my YouTube channel covers exactly that, in case you're curious. I can at least help give you some pointers if you don't follow it exactly. Let's see, did I make a link to that? I don't think I did. That's the remix thing. It's fine. It's on my YouTube channel. Maybe I did bronze. Did I put bronze? Is it under bronze? Yes, I did. There it is. There you go. That one should help you. And obviously, like Witch Hobbit said, raids are also a really good source. I didn't go that route for myself, but I ended up not needing it anyways because of the weapon drops, but... There we go. Oh... Waiting for the boss. Please give me at least one weapon. Nice and more of a solo player, then that guide is specifically for you, because it's exactly what that guide is tailored for, the solo folks. I got one of the shields! Thank the Titans! I just need one more shield. And then I can stop with Shaman and switch to something else. Yay! I got something. Can you believe it, guys? I got something. Let's see, is that the only other... Yeah. One more shield. The steel skin. Steel skin? Steel skin. And then I don't have to do Shaman. I capped so many tunes that I knew the process and realized that going all the way to 70 would get my tune, so I stopped at 67, do a few dungeons, and cap. Do more dungeons to get full 346 gear. Nice. Very nice. Wood for the shield, yes! Shield. I actually can believe it. You've been playing for a while. You're right? Right? Yeah. It's a bit ridiculous. Nice. Beautiful. One more shield, please. And then I can switch classes. I don't have to worry about shields. Because shields, man, those have been the bane of my existence this event. Silver can confirm. If she's even here, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You are there.
Hello.
Hello.
I am here. I'm still here.
Excellent. All the changes coming to server merging / sharding with raids. Can you think of any reason not to be on a small pop server? I'm trying, but can't come up with anything. I think the only reasons would be, I know a lot of people prefer full pop or high pop because they like seeing and being around other people. I know if you do any, like, I don't think that might even apply to it anymore. I think even Mythic is going full cross realm, even at the start with War Within, so that won't even matter anymore. Auction House would be one. If you do a lot of Mog or like non-stackables, those are still server specific, so the Auction House will be either really good or really bad depending on what you're trying to do. Population, mostly. If you're a people person, full server. If you're not a people person, not full server. So for the cons for me of a lower pop server are pretty much non-existent because I could care less. But I'm kind of the worst person to talk to on that one just because of that. So keep in mind that comes with a modicum of bias. Here we go. Beautiful. Nice. Nothing. Moving my hunters to the boonies for rare farming. Definitely a good call. I guess another downside that we've noticed on playing on lower pop realms, you'll get sharded a lot more. Even if you're mid killing a rare. That became a little annoying.
It happened more than once.
More than once. So there is that. Population doesn't even make a difference on non-RP realms to get sharded with other servers for open world content anyways. It's really only the auction house for region-wide items. Depends on what server you're on because there's two different groups. Not all of the RP servers merge with each other. Like Moonguard and Emerald Dream are the two shard shifters is kind of what I call them. So there's two separate shards. There's realms that shard with Moonguard and there's realms that shard with Emerald Dream. I do not know the list off the top of my head, but that's a thing. I know Scarlet Crusade and Feather Moon, for example, shard with Moonguard.
I think Sentinels does too.
Yeah. So. Oh, let's see. Still nothing? Okay. Oh, right. Same. It's not that I'm not a people person, it just depends on the people. Unfortunately, many of the people I run into are often obnoxious. Totally understandable. Charitable killing is so irritating, my goodness. Right? It's happened to us multiple times, and I'm like, at least wait until we've killed it. Please.
Mhm.
Oh, it's so irritating.
We were killing major nanners in Aetha. It
Yeah.
immediately got charted to a different
Shard.
phase.
Yep. Yep. Oh, it's annoying. So if you're on a lower pop realm, be aware that is definitely one of the cons. That will happen a lot more. There are also add-ons that can control where you shard to. There is that, yeah. Oh, I thought the whole purpose of RP realms was they stuck on their own realms or bonded realms that wouldn't shard to other places. They sort of. They only shard with other RP realms. They will not shard naturally unless you're in a group with someone who is not from an RP realm. So like, you'll never see Area 52 running around Moonguard unless they are in a group with someone. It won't happen naturally, if that makes sense. But they still shard and phase just like all the other ones, just only with other RP realms. So you still phase and stuff. It's just the Moonguard shard has 3 times the population as the non-Moonguard shard, so it's woof. So it's a laggy one. Friendly hydrate reminder. Yes. Thank you. Y'all take a sip. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Delicious. But in case you're curious of what one doesn't, I know for a fact Emerald Dream does not naturally shard with Moonguard. So if you wanted another higher, it says it's a high pop realm, it has half the population of Moonguard. So if you wanted more of a quote-unquote medium, but still pretty full, but not to the grossness level of Moonguard, Emerald Dream I know is another one, and it does not shard unless you're in a group. To be fair though, sharding is awesome tech and very useful for performance and the like, it's just some of the specifics that are infuriating. Yes, hard agree. I do absolutely agree, Sam. It's just, like you said, some of those specifics, I really wish they would tweak them a little bit. Like, don't shard me if I'm in combat, please. Infuriating. I think that's kind of the only problem I have with it, to be fair. If you needed some Moonguard free RP. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I got the claw! The claw! I actually got 2 weapons. I caught up with you.
You did, huh? Yes.
I did it! I totally influenced that, and it wasn't pure RNG. Look at me go!
I keep getting weapons already now.
Yeah, I feel that.
So this Shammy's not lucky.
Oof.
But we'll
sorry.
see. It could just be RNG.
Yep. Grats. Thank you,
hear-
Witch Hobbit. Appreciate it.
I hear a cat meowing out my door.
Well, they'll just have to chillax now, won't they?
They will, they will.
Tisk. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I've noticed Earthen Ring seems to shard with Emerald Dream, Kirin Tor, and another I can't remember. I really enjoyed the change from the full servers I was on, Area 52 and Storm Rage. You're very welcome, and yes, it's quite the list. Are you in Discord? I could probably share the list with you if you want. Yeah, I can
think
post...
Yeah, I think Brielle is. I think they...
Oh, and
they
you're a
joined
sub.
earlier.
Perfect. I can put that for all of you that want to look. I can share that in my sub-only chat for my research if you would like to go look. Let's see, Kraken. Let's see, crew posts. There you go. I have approximate population based on Raider.io as well as Horde Alliance weight. Not yet, but I can join Discord. I'd love to see your research. Yeah, join the Discord here. Discord. Bam. And I posted it there. So for any of you that are subs, you can go look in the crew post section under Kraken Crew. It'll be there for you. Bam. Look at that! I shared a sub-only thing. Bam. I do have exclusive content again. It's been like, what, a year? Dude, like, it's so hard to make exclusive content because a lot of the stuff I do really just isn't exclusive. You know? But to not let people follow me around all willy-nilly, I can do that. So haha. Okay, let's see here. We need to re-queue for a few. That one. That one. That one. There we go. Excellent. Oh, let's see. Anything interesting? Paid characters transfer service update ahead. Let's look see what that says. Yeah, oh, it's just a reminder. With launch with War within pre-expansion content update arriving on July 23rd, we'll be disabling the paid character transfer service for character transfers between Battle.net accounts. Yep. Knew that. Okay, they're just putting in another reminder. Oakley dokley. Oh, I kept forget to ask, but were you going to put out a 60 to 70 pre-patch leveling guide? Honestly, no, just because, like, it's gonna take you probably 30 minutes and my answer would be, like, one zone. So, from, like, Fellwood is a good one, Buryan Tundra. You won't need much to go from 60 to 70, because it'll be more in line with how 50 to 60 is right now. So, because it's joining Chromie time. So it wouldn't be much of a guide, to be completely honest. It'd be like, go do this zone. Thanks for watching. Credits roll. Willy-nilly is his stage name. Birth name, William Nilliam. Sorry, dad joke. William Nilliam. I laughed. I do like dad jokes, I'm not gonna lie. So, that's
a Tala.
That's a good one.
Tala.
That is a Tala. William Nilliam. Tala's a dad. Oh, he is a dad too. I was saying he's got dad jokes. He's not even a dad. He is a dad. He has Cole.
Rip Cole.
I forget because Cole's such an old fart. He doesn't feel like the son. To be fair.
No, he really doesn't.
Tala is so
Cole's
much more
just an old
youthful.
man.
He is an old man, and I love him. Sorry, we're talking about RP characters. I play a lot of male characters, and I'm a fan of dad jokes. And one of my characters, he's a fire and earth elemental, and he's kind of the king of dad jokes, so. Also a dad.
son-
Perfect.
And his son, who I play, is a grumpy old man.
Yeah, because they're both grown. They're both older. Because they're both elementals. You know, they're basically ancient. But his son is more of an old man than he is. It's funny. Well, I really like the Shadowlands one you had using the wormhole to get around from place to place. Would any DF zones be worth doing to go from 60 to 70? If you haven't done them, I would say... I don't know if Waking Shore would get you all the way, but the best two zones I would say would be Waking Shore and Azure Span. Azure Span will definitely get you from 60 to 70. I don't know if Waking Shore would because it's so short, but it would be worth a try. So, those would be the DF recommendations. Unfortunately, there's not really, unless you level up your, well, you already know this, but unless you level up your engineering, I mean, not gonna get a whole lot of use out of that one for wormholes. By the way, Lottie, I absolutely love your laugh. It's so contagious. Your laugh brightens my day. Aw, well, thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad I am contagious. I have been known to be infectious. I mean contagious. I mean influential from time to time. Just, you know, it runs in the family. That way. Totally not infecting your brain. Or go where the XP buff is from the Emerald Dream Invasions. I know those, I don't know if it's coming with pre-patch, but I know the XP buff is being removed. And I don't know if it's either with pre-patch or if it's with War Within launch. But that is unfortunately being removed. So I know that one. I'm just not sure at what point. But if it is still during pre-patch, yes, definitely. Kraken sprints are COVID. Hey now! No COVID for me. I only spread good infections. Infections that make you happy and enthused. We'll call it Krakenite. There you go.
Okay, Corv.
Shut up. That's a character I need to, like, figure out how to bring back.
I miss him.
I miss him too, but he's, for some reason, been very hard to fit in somehow. Unless I make him Ominish. That could be interesting.
The one good Ominish.
Who said he was good? It's just an illusion. Anyway. Yeah, those old god whispers. Exactly. Sounds like Kraken is a drug dealer. Fair, fair. I love Kraken's genuine yet spontaneous chuckle. Oh, thank you. I know I do giggle and chuckle a lot, but it is genuine, I promise you. I'm a very giggly person. Like, I don't drink because I'm a serious lightweight, like one shot and I'm on the floor. But when I am plastered, when I am drunk, you know, with one shot, I have been told I am an uncontrollably wild giggler. I will just be laying on the floor drooling and giggling and no one can, like, do otherwise. Because everything is funny. They say you are who you really are when you're drunk, so apparently I am a drooling giggler. I don't... I don't know what to say about that. Same, when I have edibles, I'm very giggly. Cute. Oh, I love that. So they're still sinking. Excellent. Drinking too. Yeah, completely understandable. Kraken gets tipsy just walking down the booze aisle at the store. Pretty much. Pretty much. I so much as, like, sniff it. It's ridiculous. And I can't even reliably say it's one shot because I don't usually finish it. So I gave up. Doesn't matter what it is, dude. I can't handle it. So I just... Not even recreationally. I become incoherent giggling face down on the floor. So I just can't. It's kind of funny. Same, I don't do much either, but I've been told I'm the life of the party. And when I used to go out with friends and offer to drive, they'd say, "No, you're drinking." That's amazing. Oh, that's funny. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic there. That's funny though, dude. Oh, I love that. Let's go. At least that makes you a cheap date. Not like those Irish ladies that drink you under the table. Fair. I don't know if I'd be a cheap date though, because what I lack in the ability to drink, I make up for in really high quality preference. I will be ordering that steak and lobster and a side of chowder, thank you. Designated drinker. Well, at least it's responsible. Fair. That is fair. I guess because I'm a goofball when I do, which is far better than being one of those angry drunks. Agreed. Yes, nobody likes the angry and mean ones. Very much better. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom again after this here. When the ad break should kick in a minute or two, so I guess after this wing, I'm just gonna have to run to the bathroom and hopefully the... Oh, I bet I could do it right now though, to be fair. I'm gonna loot this boss and put myself on follow and run to the restroom, Silver. I really gotta go.
Not ready.
Alright, where are you at? Brothany.
Doggo.
Follow. Okay, I'll be right back.
Well, it's just me in the chat. are you guys doing today? Very well, and you? I'm doing fantastic. Pretty good. Good. That's good to hear. Not getting my last 3 weapons, but hanging in there. I am so sorry. You got this. You will get them. Retail sellers are dying. Why are they dying? What's happening on retail right now? Is it because of Remix? Hi, Silver. I forgot you were there because you were so quiet. Hi, TMI. We cannot log out properly in his bed. Oh no. Don't log out, I guess.
I'm back. Just in time to loot. Excellent.
You did. Welcome back.
Thank you. I tried to hurry, but I really had to go. All that coffee and the V8 I had earlier went through me. Alright. There we go. Okay. Onwards. Where are we at here? Da-da-da. Doing better now that I'm in the stream. I was kind of having a crappy day earlier. I don't know why I bother with social media or posting anything online. There are so many miserable people online. I feel that. I know I post anything on like Twitter because I post like updates or random thoughts there sometimes. And people are immediately like hostile. I don't understand, dude. I'm like, are you alright? Do you need some help, friend? Like I had made a post commenting on Mr. GM because he was like, we really need arsenals. This is getting, I don't remember exactly how he phrased it, but we really need arsenals in Remix. And I was like, yeah, this is getting ridiculous. 200 plus. Not going to be able to finish it because there's not enough time. 0.03% drops. You know, that's insane. That's insanely low for that many weapons in a shorter time an event. And someone came at me like, you're being over dramatic. And I'm like, dude, I've literally sunk over 100 hours into this. And that's being over dramatic? You probably don't even play right now. I don't understand. So I feel you, Brielle. Glad you're doing better, though, because of the stream. Glad to have you here. I just had that in Remix, game froze, and had to force shut it. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, I did that, and now I can't log in. Ruh-roh. Well, don't log out of your, syncing characters, Silver.
Oh, I already finished syncing, because I don't have nearly as many characters as you do.
Ah, good. Yeah, well, true, you're going the other direction, too. You're syncing from alts to main. I'm syncing from main to alts. So it takes many hours. I'm sure you've noticed.
I have noticed. Which is A-okay.
Yep. I don't have to sync from main to alts, but I'd like to, so I'm doing it. I've done... Yeah, I just have... After 5 is done, I have 6, 7, and 8 left. And then I'm done, so a couple more days. Alright, where are we at here? I don't understand why others try so hard to be mean. Being nice really isn't that difficult, right? I don't know. Some people get off on it, I guess. I've had a lot of DCs lately. It feels like almost one person, at least in every group. Oof. Yeah, I had that yesterday. I DC'd a good few times. Definitely not good. Okay, let me make sure. Yeah, we need that one back. Okay. Perfect. Although right now I'm just doing visions for mementos. I had vessels in my bag and wanted to clean up all bags. Makes sense to me. The DCs for me increased ever since they took down the server 3 days in 1 week. Seems better now though. Well, that's good. At 47k mementos. Ugh, I needed so many of those for that. I remember that. You'll get there. That's being over dramatic. It's coming from a casual that doesn't have such a thick percent in ATT. Right? Thank you, Prototype. I know, they were all coming at me. I was like, yeah, no. I immediately blocked him. I was like, I'm not dealing. No, dude. I don't understand.
Weirdo.
Right. Welcome to the happy place. Yes! I think it was 2 weeks ago. They took down the server 3 days in the same week. Oh, snap. 8 hours in total. Yes, I counted because it cut my weapon farming and I was oh no. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. Also, hydration alert. Drink your water. Water, 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 water. Slowly getting there. If I could just get that other shield, dude. I could switch. Like, I thought about switching to like a paladin for prot, because that would narrow down the loot list, but like, I still need so many daggers and fist weapons. And staves. I'm like, I don't know. And they took them down for SOD though, not retail. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. So I was gonna say, I don't recall when they did that, but I wasn't gonna deny it. We might not play on the same server, so they do take down individual servers sometimes. Okay, come on. Put us in another queue before you streamed. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not always on before I stream. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Most of the time, when I start streaming is when I'm getting on WoW, because I have other stuff going on in the mornings, you know? Which works out. So it kind of works out being the same time zone as Blizzard, because I'm on the West Coast. So they do all their maintenance, usually before I start streaming. Which is kind of why I timed it the way I did. That definitely was a factor. So that helps. Well, how many weapons do you need left?
9.
Still 9? Hey, we're the same. Do you need shields still?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Let's see. Dagger. Staff, fist weapons, staff, polearm, sword, shield wand. I was just wondering if maybe I should switch to paladin to try to narrow down my loot list, because if I go back to like evoker, or even not evoker, even if I switch to priest or something so I can get the wand, they can get daggers and that offhand I need as well.
Priest would be pretty good.
I have a priest and a mage and a warlock, so, and a druid as well if I needed to go that route. I'm still farming the green zone drops on the most specific class specs possible. A nightmare. The silence from the remix teams with their big bronze buff is ouchies. Right? Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that I thought that was very strange. Like, they haven't even acknowledged people being upset with or annoyed with the weapon stuff. Like, I don't mind, like, to be perfectly clear, I don't mind grinding the weapons. What I do mind is that there's 200 of them, they're limited time, and almost all of them, if not all of them, are less than 1% drops. And they share a loot table with armor. So trying to get them has been just insane. I put a lot of hours into this. I did not need 20 plus new alts. Yet here I am. So that's why I'm like, go ahead.
And they didn't even tell us about it. We had to learn about it ourselves.
Yep, it wasn't even a thing that was like announced. Like, hey, look at all these weapons you can go get. They're low drop. They come in these different zones. Have fun. Didn't even tell us. I did not know for the first good couple of weeks of the event. Like, I learned midway through making that bronze guide about it from the ATT Discord that there was unique drops before WoW had posted a thing on it. I was shocked. So apparently I didn't have Twitch connected to Discord when first joining your Discord. I can't seem to find your realm server research. Could be needed to restart Discord to elect the correct sub channel. Oh yeah, try leaving the server and then coming back after you've reconnected. It's automatic. It's an automatic thing from Twitch that I can't control on Discord to give you the right rank. It won't let me, which is really irritating. So leave the Discord and then like refresh your Discord after you've connected from Twitch and Discord, and then rejoin it, and it should give you the proper link. So, I mean, link, the thingamajig. Roll, that's the word. You'll probably still have to accept the rules in the read first channel. You just click the little emoji at the bottom. But after that, you should have your role. And you'll know it worked if your name is pink. That's my sub's color. Got a warrior for polearm, staves, fist weapons, 2-hand, 1-hand from Fury spec. I do indeed, but I'm avoiding warrior for the moment. And I don't think they can get the staves to drop, unfortunately, because of how retail did it. But yeah, if I can get rid of that, if I can get rid of the last shield, then I'll switch to like one of my clothies for the wand, and then I'll figure out where I'm at based on... I'll probably do a warrior, because they can get everything from Fury. Except daggers. I have a lot of daggers to get. Let's see. 1 dagger. Well, I guess it's just 1 dagger. I just have 1 dagger left. Okay. It's so all over the place. Black. We'll figure it out. What do you think the odds are for that many webs are going to end up on the trading post? Pretty low. I have very little hope, to be honest. Pretty low. I don't think they're going to bring them back. I would love to be wrong. Trust me, I would love to be wrong. And I'm wondering if they're going to do another remix at all, because this one is not being received very well thanks to some of the rife issues. Well, this is unfortunate because remix is very fascinating. I do enjoy it. And if there's just a couple of things, like if it wasn't so buggy, they actually fixed the ensembles. They kind of did, and then they broke again, and they're still broken. And we didn't have this insane weapon grind that was just not even announced. I don't think I'd really have many gripes with it besides the fact it's in Pandaria, but that's a me thing, you know? So, dagger's good for a sass rogue since they can only get daggers. They are indeed, but it's actually the one class I did not level in Remix because I cannot stand leveling a rogue. So, if I get desperate, I'll get one, but I didn't even make one. It's the only one I didn't do. I didn't have to because luckily my shaman got... It was either the shaman... I think the shaman and evoker mix got all the daggers I needed from the open world stuff, so... I think they were technically limited. I think there would actually be a right if they did that. 10 days are limited. Fair. Yep, Bloody, you're right. That solution for Discord fixed it. Thank you. Awesome. You're very welcome. Excellent. If you still can't look at things, just make sure to hit the emoji at the bottom of the read first page. It's just about rules. Basically, just Don't be an asshole. Basically is what it sums up to. And then it should be under Kraken Corner. No. Kraken Crew section. Under crew posts. It's in there. Name is now pink. Perfect. Excellent. Just gonna pull. I think Alliance is a lot slower on this than Horde is.
Yeah.
This is slow.
I was gonna wait to go use the bathroom when we got into the next raid. But didn't think it'd take this long.
I didn't either. We've been sitting here for 10 minutes. And like I said earlier, not being anal really isn't hard enough. You'd think you'd say you think so based on some, right? Right? You'd think. But anyway, yeah, if you can see all of the channels, it's under Kraken Crew section and the Crew Posts channel. The my realm research, and this is all research I did myself. Mostly for myself. I wasn't really going to share it, but since we brought it up, there's the research we were talking about earlier, so that should help you. After Tinkle, thanks, Silver. Yes.
Perish.
Perish indeed. Alright. This queue is taking too long. My Warriors Alliance, though, I don't think. Did I make a second warrior? I think I only had the one. Here we go. Well, as soon as we're in there, go wolf and put yourself on follow, and then you can run to the restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, my only warrior for remix is Alliance. I didn't make a Horde one. And the Horde queues have been way faster. That's okay. Come on, are we gonna go in? Hello. Well.
There we go. Knife. Ah.
Alright. Yourself on follow.
Alright, I'm on follow. I'll be right back.
Alright. The joy of back-to-back queuing. There's not really a defined break. And getting out of queue can kind of ruin your little timers and stuff, so you're trying to get into the flow with folks. There we go. Queue's a healer, not like you need to heal anyway. I'm too honorable for that. I would have to set up resto. I would rather be an actual healer. So I'll pass on that, but thank you though. I don't have resto set up, and I don't really feel like it. There we go. Ooh, I got a staff. I actually got something. It's because Silver left. All her loot went to me. Got a staff I didn't know. Neat. Cool. Hopefully Silver doesn't take too long. She tends to take a while with the bathroom. Here comes the dragon. Called out. She was, yeah. Was indeed. I just don't want her to miss any loot. Because, like, yeah, the mailing system is a thing, but it's not always completely accurate. It will miss some things sometimes. Can confirm I have tested this. Come on. I want to loot it. Let me out of combat, please. Get me out of combat. There we go. Ugh. Let's go. Beautiful. Come on, get your loot. There we go. Uh-oh. Hopefully she's not gone for the whole raid. Rip. Guess we'll find out. Oh, I'm starving. I'm hungry. We got 45 minutes left to stream. And boy, am I hungry. I am ready to eat. Come on. Let's go. I made the best Chipotle cherry chicken salad today. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Man. I would eat one in a heartbeat, that's for sure. What is my lunch plan today? Whatever I can rummage. Hey, you're back. You made it. You didn't miss the whole raid.
I'm very glad. Now I need to go back and loot things.
Yep. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really, like, plan my meals. I just kind of, whatever happens, happens. So, we'll see.
I got a shield.
You got a shield? Nice! I know I got a staff on the first boss, I think it was. So...
I got a shield I already knew.
Oh, no! Oh, oh!
I was so excited.
You need 1 or 2 shields left.
2. I need 2.
Aw, and it was one you already had. That's such
Yep.
bahooky.
It's the same one. Eye of the Ancients is that same shield, but the one you can get off retail.
Aw, boo. Lame. I can post the recipe and disc if you want. Sure, yeah. That sounds good. I'd love to make it for myself. Delicious.
What a myth.
Chipotle cherry chicken salad.
Ooh. Ooh, this is really good.
And I was just saying how hungry I am, because we got 44 now minutes left to stream, because, you know, I can't eat till after stream, so I am ready to eat, dude. I am ravenous this week.
Ravenous.
I don't know what we have in the kitchen, so we'll find out after stream when I get out there. If there isn't anything good to rummage, I might just make some, like, cream of mushroom soup or something. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to requeue us for toes. Oh, well, that's okay. I might just let them run out anyways, because I don't know how long it'll take us to get through them all. I'm so ready for soup season, even though it's 80 plus in my apartment. I think I'm gonna start soup season now. Same, I feel that. I've really wanted soup lately, so I've just been making it anyways, even though it's really hot. This week, I mean. Yes! Yes. It's worth it. Alright. Onwards.
Oh, yeah, no, this sounds delicious.
Does it? I haven't looked yet.
Oh, yeah, no, I think I'm gonna save that. That's fine now.
Ah, perfect. Oh, the boss is going. Thank you for sharing that, Betty's. That's awesome. It looks delicious. I had Korean noodles. Wow, noodles for lunch. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, my lunch will be in 40 minutes, or however long it takes to cook. Can I loot, please? Thank you. Looting has been really slow for some reason.
Yeah, I thought that was me.
Nope, it's me too. I love soup. My problem is I live alone and it's impossible to make just a little soup. Is that a problem though? It just means more soup for you. Sounds like a good...
on the soup.
Huh?
Depending on the soup, you could freeze it.
True. That is true. Bought a clam of clam chowder because I miss it. Ah, love me some clam chowder, dude. You know what I like doing is I like making fake clam chowder. Because I don't particularly care for the canned clam chowder that comes pre-canned. So I'll get some Campbell's cream of mushroom and then put a whole bunch of spices and clams in that. I like that even better. Can I loot, please? Thank you. The retail server is dying. What's going on here?
Yes.
Wouldn't surprise me.
That's what I'm, oh, shoot. Where is it? That's
Fine.
what Alexander said. Retail servers are dying.
Yeah, what else is new? Like, same here. It's so hot here. Can't wait for fall. Fall is my favorite season by far. Same. Fall and winter. Bring it on. I'm not a spring-summer fan, to be completely honest. I know they're necessary, obviously, for harvest and all that jazz, but doesn't mean I have to like it. I can't eat it all is the problem, and my freezer space is nil. Gotcha. Yeah, I usually eat it over a good couple of days. I just put it in the pot in the fridge and then eat it like the next day. Yum. Buy the clam chowder at Costco. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too shabby. Not into chicken salad with dried fruit in it because I'm a baby, I guess, but the chipotle part sounds really good. You can sub the frozen cherries to strain them as well as they thaw. True. That is true. Give loot. Give loot. Give me my loot.
Oh, that is something I'm gonna miss. There was this restaurant in Texas called Bubba's. And they had the best raspberry chipotle chicken wings. It was so good.
You might have to look up a recipe or something so your dad can make it.
I'm going to have to because it was so good.
My mom lives with me part of the year, and I live with my brother when not here, and so I miss her cooking. I'm not as bad at cook, but she's the best. She can make a fortune with her apple pie. It's a die for. That was with my brother. I feel that. I know. I'm a pretty good cook myself, but I don't like cooking. So I tend to be generally pretty lazy if I have to cook for myself. Which about half of the time I make my own. And then if my mom gets around to it, sometimes she'll make lunch or dinner as well for everyone if she feels up to it. So, you know. Or sometimes my dad will as well. We all just kind of cook for everybody if we cook something. Unless it's me. It's kind of funny. Raspberry chipotle sounds great too. Yes! I'm picky on what sweet and savory I like to mix together. It's one of the only things I'm picky on. Same, honestly. I don't really like fruit and savory stuff together either. It has to be really good for me to like it. I definitely, I'm that way too, for some reason. I'm also weird about fruit. I love fruit, but I don't like sweet, like sugar with fruit, if that makes sense. So like a crepe. You know how you're supposed to have cream cheese and some sort of fruit, and then like powdered sugar or something? I'm weird, and I dislike fruit in it, so I'll just do the cream cheese and then syrup. I know, I defile the crepe. My family hates me for it. They're just like, you're so weird. I'm like, I don't like the fruit in it. I cannot stand sweet, like, pastry, bakery type fruit stuff. Like, I'm not even into fruit pie. The closest I'll get is pecan, and that doesn't even count because it's like 90% sugar. So I know I'm weird. But I love fruit, though. I will happily eat fruit separately. Can of peaches, fresh raspberries, all that stuff. I like the sweet salty mix, but Bestie loves to eat ice cream with lemon chips. Even I have limits. Interesting. My grandmother's sister gave us crackers with grapes and cream cheese on them last time I visited, and I was picking the grapes off to eat them separately. Yep, I would too. Makes total sense. I like sweet, but I don't like sicky sweet or rich sweet. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like having like the sweetness with the fruit, it's too much for me. I don't like mixing it. So, glad somebody gets me. It's exactly how I am, dude. Man, I could go for some crepes so bad. I wonder if my mom has anything planned. Crepes are actually very easy to make, ironically. Everyone says they're so hard, but they're actually really easy. It's basically like making pancakes. Again, really easy. It's like 4 ingredients. And you do it the way I do it, you don't have to put fruit in it. Haha. That's odd. Also that thing that people do with pickles and cream, cheese and ham, no thank you. Ugh. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound good to me. Ew. There are some.
It helps I don't like pickles.
See, I like pickles, but I'm not like hardcore about them. I like them in very specific situations. I don't like them on things. I don't like pickles like on my burger or on a sandwich, but I do like tiny pieces of pickle in like pasta salad or something. So I do like that. Or in my, if I make a tuna sandwich, I like doing that. It's a little piece tight, but it has to be like super fine. And I do like a relish, but it has to be my mom's homemade relish specifically. I will otherwise not eat relish. I'm not that picky, ironically, but there are some very specific things I'm just not a fan of. Funny as that is. I just saw that Grillo's Prickles makes pico de gallo, and I really want to try it. Ooh, that'd be really good. Pickle de gallo. That's funny. That sounds really good. You're done, son. Let's go. Oops, I put my earthquake in the wrong spot. Oh well. Not like my DPS is contributing to much anyways. It's pulled. There we go. Is that like a normal pico but in the brine? That's what I'm assuming. I love pico de gallo. And pickle de gallo is pretty funny. It's a fun play on words. Ever since the clam talk, I'm now craving my mom's clam dip. Oh, dude, I love clams so much. I think my favorite version of clams, besides clam chowder, or a good clam dip like you just said, would be clam strips. So think chicken strips, but with clams. Oh, they're so good! I need this in my life. Are you I'm hungry, can you tell? I'm really hungry, like ravenously. That coffee wore off quick. Forget what it's called, but in Sweden there's this casserole dish with chicken, bananas, and a bunch of other stuff in it. I have heard that. I've also heard about them putting that like on their pizza or something. That is so weird. But hey, I mean, you like what you like, right? Shield, please, or weapon. No, don't. Why am I feared? Really? For 14 seconds. What is this? I want to loot. That's so irritating. Apparently my shaman's a little pansy. There we go. I don't know, I think mostly, but also diced up pickles. Gotta run, have a great evening. See you later, TMI, have a great evening as well. See you later. I looked it up, it's pickles with peppers and onions, not tomato. Interesting. It's not retail alone, I can't log out and remix as well. Rut-row. Well, we've made our bed and we'll lie in it, so.
I guess we're not leaving.
Guess not. It sounds good. Yes. Yes, it does. You on pizza too? Well, that's literally one of my favorite foods. I'm from the northeast where clam strips and whole belly clams are quite popular. Now I live on the southeast and can never find fried clams of any kind. Oh no! Yeah, I have a hard time finding clam strips or fried clams in California or Washington, but they're definitely popular here in Oregon. So, every time I went to California and I asked for them, like, you know, a seafood place, and they looked at me funny, and I'm like, what? It's clams! This is California! You guys have clams, right? Hello? That's like, whatever. I guess you have to farm 100 LFRs. Apparently! You gotta meet the quota for the day. Clams are not native down there is the problem? I guess it depends on where it's at, because they're native in Northern California. My family used to go clam digging with some people who owned a clam farm. I don't know if that would be considered native or not, but they were all over the beach, so. Tons of conch and shrimp, though. Gotcha. I guess in Northern California they are, but that's not where, like, you know, all the cities are. I am very hungry. About 30 to 40 minutes from the ocean, depending on traffic, and there are lots of seafood restaurants here, but none of them serve clams. Lame. I only like clam strip, but I do like clams casino. That sounds good too. I like clams anything. Steamer clams are my favorite. Just a big old bucket of frickin' what are they, Manila? I forget what kind of clams they are, but they're so delicious. They're just steamed in some butter. Mussels too, yes. I'm not really an oyster fan, but in general, clams and mussels besides like oysters. I don't mind oysters fried, but not raw. My dad loves them raw. The shooters, I'm like, yeah. No thank you, tastes like a booger. So I guess if you like eating boogers, then you can eat oysters raw. Yeah, the slimy and salty. It's like a booger. It's just a living booger. I had the best fire-grilled clams in New Orleans, drenched in butter and pecorino cheese. Oh man, that sounds amazing! My dad likes fried oysters the most. Yeah, my dad doesn't mind the fried, but he prefers the raw. I make this drink with V8 juice and sometimes put oyster in them, but yeah, they're not great. I have seen that. I've seen the V8 and oysters. My dad doesn't do that, but my uncle does. He likes that. Or just tomato juice. I'm like, that's hardcore. Okay. You should make the V8 drink spicy too. I do love spicy V8, dude. I'm not really a fan of regular V8, but I love fruit V8 and the spicy V8. Both of those are excellent. I actually like, when I make tomato soup, I'll do 1 can of the Campbell's tomato soup and then fill the rest up with a little bit of milk, like half milk and then half the spicy V8, and then put that in the soup with it instead of doing like water or something. It's delicious. It's so good. Is WoW down? Kind of. I've been hearing it's not working right now, and it is a little laggy on retail, and people are saying they can't log out, so technically yes, question mark. That sounds good? Yes, definitely try it. It's so delicious. Especially if you add like some spices to it. I like adding some garlic and onion powder, some pepper, and then doing like some oregano and thyme or rosemary, whatever I have on hand at the time. Any of those work. And then oyster crackers. Putting some oyster crackers on the top, like you would with like clam chowder or something. I might do that. That sounds really good. I don't think we have any spicy V8 though. Thank you for the realm info, by the way. It's so helpful. You're very welcome, Brielle. I should get you sorted out. There we go. Delicious. Here we go. Perfect visions are fine at least. Well, that's good. Need to do any of those? No, ironically, I've been done with those since, well, I finished those when they were current, so. Just listen to your interview with Erosium, good reflection of your community and your growth from Shadowlands content into DF Streaming Plus content. Thank you, Goose. I hope you enjoyed. Hero's a great guy to talk to. He's really sweet. We've known each other actually for a while now. So, he's a great dude. Where's the dude? Right. It's not the last guy I would kill, which is weird. I was thinking of moving to Argent Dawn, NA, or Kirin Tor myself. Well, I hope you enjoy if you do. Both of those, from what I've seen, are pretty good servers. Also been having issues. RIP. Yeah, I've been having trouble, like, looting on retail. It's a little laggy, so something's going on. I don't know. Maybe they're preparing for pre-patch since that is next week. I think I spelled his name wrong, but it was a good podcast to listen to while doing some housework. Yeah, all good. It's no U, and I think it's IUM. So, like, Erosium. Yeah, like that. Or just Eero. I call him Eero. Have you done any other interviews before or other collabs? I've technically never collabed because I'm not really into collaborating with like project-y type stuff. I've been asked multiple times for collabs. But in terms of like guest starring podcasts, I have been a podcast guest a couple times with oh shoot, what's that podcast name? It's been a while. They stopped a while ago. I don't think they've started back up again. Not Looking for Group. It's the other one. I feel like a dumb. I have been a couple times, but it's been a couple years. It was BFA Early Shadowlands. Do you remember who it was, Silver? I feel dumb not knowing, but it's been a while since they've done any podcasts.
No, but Against the World is coming to mind, and I know that's not correct.
It's close. Something Against the World. Wow. Anyway, I do have their episodes on my channel, so I don't... Gosh. Oh well. But yes, I've been in a few others. Not a lot, but a few. I get asked a lot to do collabs, but I'm just not interested. That's the biggest benefit I've noticed from migrating from the full servers I was on. A lot less lag. Right? Oh, tell me about it. Oh. Especially since you came from Area 52 in Sargeras or something? Yeah.
Stormrage.
Stormrage. Yeah, those are laggy servers. Very. Especially love your avatar's ears. Flexing when you move your eyebrows. Super cool. Oh, well, thank you. Didn't know that's how it worked. Yep, she is. Her eyes are my eyes, her head's my head, and then the fins on the head are my eyebrows. That way she kind of emotes a little bit, so she doesn't really have eyebrows, technically. So, yeah, kind of fun. Stormrage, yep, that's it. Now I can't get on, stuck in loading screens that don't log out. Oh no. Good to know. Poor WoW servers. It's not pre-patch yet though. Don't do that. We can't have the breakage yet. Well, they're literally the biggest servers on NA. I can imagine the lag just seeing Moonguard and Kraken stream. Right? Ugh. And even with the phasing, it's just not enough. Here we go. Yeah, I'm keeping all of my like alts. My pre-existing alts on Moonguard, but my mains and new alts are going to other servers. Mainly Earth and Ring for now, but it's going to be a plethora. I have several. I have a few on Scarlet. I have a few on, I forget what them. Lightning Hoof. I have a few on Maelstrom. So kind of all over the place because we're getting cross-realm guilds with pre-patch, so it won't really matter what realm my characters are on anymore, which is really nice.
I need to move off Illidan.
Yeah.
Two of mine.
I know, I've got a couple that are still on servers like that. I need to move them eventually. I don't want to be on those anymore.
No. I can't stand Illidan.
Same. Too full. Too full! I've got a realm question. I'm looking at all the NA realms and I don't see any realms with any characters. Anyone familiar with this issue? Uh-oh. It's having issues, so... Yeah, it's exactly what I was going to say, Demonia. Servers are having issues right now, so that's probably related to it. Slowly getting there. And just think, this is just tier 14. We still have TOT and Siege to do. And from TOT, I need 34 weapons. Insane.
It really is. It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. I was just thinking about having our having characters medium to smaller P servers depending on name availability. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, we'll have cross-realm guilds, and that is confirmed to come with pre-patch. Assuming they function properly, we'll see. We'll see what kind of hiccups come with it on the first few days, but cross-server guilds, that will be a thing. Which will be nice. Cross-server guild means I can have Abuelita on all my characters now and have my guild be confused. That's hilarious. I think Bliss is telling me to stop up and grinding and go to sleep before 4 AM for a change. Well, maybe you should go to sleep then. Thanks for the help. Yeah, you're welcome, Lonesome. Sorry we don't have a fix for it. Yeah, there's issues at the moment, apparently, so... Yeesh.
They haven't posted about it, but in a comment on one of their posts on Twitter, they're like, yeah, we're looking into it.
Yep. If I had to wager a guess, I imagine they're probably putting some pre-patch stuff in the back end, and it's causing some issues. Because pre-patch is next week, so... Soon. Gee, I haven't stayed up until 4 AM in so long, I could not. Silver and I do that almost nightly. Or at least for her. It's usually midnight for me. Midnight 1.
Yeah.
She's 3 hours ahead of me.
Someday I won't be.
Someday.
Hopefully.
Right. Tell me about it. Even I crawl in bed sooner, I don't sleep, so I may as well be productive and WoW at least. Right there with you, Demonia. That's why I can only really go to bed when I am tired. Because if I go to bed when I'm not tired yet, I will just lay there. So I have to, like, do something. I'm just laying there like, well, I could be doing something right now, so... That is fair. I would do that for a friend. Yep, and Silver and I have been really trying to get this remix crap done, so like, I know we won't get everything, but as many as we can at least. I already feel pretty accomplished having completed all of the open world crap, so I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair. If I wanted anything, I wanted at least that. The instances at this point are extra. I need to move out west. My body seems to function better on PST. There you go. Makes sense to me. Come to blizzard time. That's what I call it. Nice. You're done, son.
That's fast.
That was fast. Okay. I'd look at getting at least one of each complete new mog, like the side daggers or other type of daggers, for example. Absolutely, and almost all of them were covered in the open world stuff, with the exception of like a couple of raid-specific ones that I just won't be getting. But luckily, there's a good spread, so they were at least nice about that. Obviously, that's not all of them, but... Okay, well, we technically have 15 minutes left of stream, but we just went through all of our raids, and I don't want to re-queue because that's another hour and a half of hanging out before we finish another bout. So, I think we'll go ahead and end it there. I am stupidly hungry. Plus, there's nothing more beautiful than the coast off the Pacific, or the PCH, and anywhere in Oregon. So amazing, especially the sunset. Agreed. If I could move closer to the coast, I would. One day. One day. Alright, but we're gonna call it there. I'm hungry. We're almost at the end of stream anyways. Not ending too early. We got technically, what, 9 minutes left in the stream? According to
15.
the... Well, I'm looking at the stream timer.
Oh.
Because it's usually 4 hours long, so... Alright, so here's my schedule. I'll be back again tomorrow, because tomorrow is reset day. And we'll see... I know there's some maintenance in the morning before stream, but... We'll see how shaky the servers are. I don't know. So, I'll be back tomorrow. You all have a fantastic evening. I'm gonna get some food. I'm really hungry. And I love you all. Hugs and kisses. And I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye!
Bye!